Hi guys, it's just Gene here with Big Man Yusuff and Brent, and this is Meet Us After 7. Way!
Gigs.
Not funny. Not funny. And just for that, I'm not doing the intro again.
Why?
Jude. Mantis and that. Shit's fucked cause my money ain't up. And I'm on the low, so I can't.
But it's a running joke.
Still not doing the intro again.
Why?
Because you ruined it.
It's a running joke.
Not funny.
It's not funny anymore.
Yep.
Alright, cool. We'll bury it.
You killed the vibe.
Don't worry, I'll intro. Hi guys, it's Josh Gene here with Big Man Yusuff and Brent, and this is Meet Us After 7.
Woohoo! You almost nailed it. I just don't talk that fast. I say a bit slower, but but pitch wise and tone.
Yeah, and tone, yeah.
Spot on.
And Brent.
Yep. That's the one that spun me.
You know what's so funny today? I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast and they were talking about verses and whether or not Joe could beat like a one-hit wonder in verses, and he mentioned Rich Boy, and then he was playing Throw Some D's on the
Oh,
podcast.
is that his only song?
Who?
The
Rich Boy. Rich Boy probably has two he could play the verses. That's it.
What about Hurricane Chris?
Hurricane Chris has got.
Hey baby.
You know what? The funny thing is, I think that'd be a good conversation actually. Like a one-hit wonder versus, like
Let's do it
in terms of the pairings.
Let's do it. Mark Morrison.
What?
Let's do it.
Mark Morrison.
Basically, I'm thinking of artists.
I know.
That one-hit wonders,
I know,
right?
but
You're pairing them. I was
more in the American zone, and you just went to Mark Morrison.
I'm sorry.
It's fine though.
But I feel like Americans play that song as well, though.
Return of the Mac is big in America, or was big in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
I feel like he's.
All right, Mark Morrison versus who? UK wise, who had the one-hit wonder here?
No.
Who?
Really, I was gonna sing Aaron Soul.
Aaron who?
Aaron Soul.
Who's Aaron Soul?
Rig. I'm just
Get the
being
fuck out of me.
That's my paused.
Mark Morrison versus who?
Nothing.
What's going on with you right now?
Nothing.
Are you okay over there?
You know when you got something in your head that you know you can't say it out loud? It's minor.
Okay. All right, let's come on.
Let's do Americans then.
All right, Mims. This is where I'm at.
That wasn't his only song, was it?
Yeah.
And I feel like money, be attracted
to
me.
That was Man.
Oh,
Was his name Man?
Maybe you're right.
Yeah. All right, so Mims versus Jay Quan.
Yeah.
Tipsy.
Yeah.
Tipsy versus this is why.
No, but I feel like
Tipsy versus Pump It Up. So Joe Budden versus Jay Quan.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that's not his. He's got another song.
Who? Mims?
No, Joe Budden.
No, Joe Budden.
It's not a one-hit wonder.
No, he's a one-hit wonder. Joe Budden.
Not really?
Okay, in a verses, he's gonna play Pump It Up.
And guess who's been? There's some hoes in this house.
What? Fire.
That's it.
Fire's trash. But okay, cool. Pump It Up, Fire. He can play Focus. He can play Clubbing, of course, with Marcus Houston.
That's not his song, but yeah.
Yeah, but you still play your features and verses.
Yeah, no, 100%.
He's got a feature with Christina Milian, but it wasn't great. So really, truly, he has 4.
Yeah, so he's not one-hit wonder.
He's a one-hit wonder.
No.
Because Pump It Up was his only big hit.
Okay, fair
Fire
enough.
wasn't a hit. Clubbing was a hit, but that wasn't his song, like you just said. So Joe Budden's been on 2 hits. That's it. Mims, Jay Quan has Tipsy and Hood Hop, but Hood Hop wasn't really. It didn't really cross over.
I've never even heard that.
It didn't cross over here. It was more big in America. So Tipsy's his only song really.
Teen drinking is very bad.
Yeah, you know who would wash a lot of people actually.
Who?
Even though he's not a one-hit wonder, he's still a little bit in that realm.
Who?
Chingy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He has like 5.
So we got
like a good 5.
You got right there.
Holiday In. Pulling Me Back. One Call Away.
Hold on.
One Call Away. That's 4.
I'm only one call away. You go.
Yeah.
Roll with me.
No,
if it was that, baby.
That me is too funny.
No, hold on.
You gone roll.
Pulling Me Back with Tyrese, yeah, was my ringtone
that's
for time.
That's 4.
That might be my song of the week, bro.
That's 4. What else has he got?
vacation holiday.
Features? Any features? Has he got any features?
Hasn't he got one recently?
Recent. Anything he has recently is not entering the verses, bro.
Wait, hold on. Let me type in Chingy.
But either way, Chingy has a solid 4.
Why your eyes so chingy? Is it because you've been smoking and drinking?
Trash, absolute trash. He has 4. He has 4 like certified songs.
Give me what you got for a boat chop.
Are you ringing off some album cuts right now?
No, that's from right there.
Oh, okay,
Crystal.
okay.
When Crystal hears that, she's gonna be like, yeah.
What other one-hit wonders are there? American ones.
Howard Bailey Jr.
Who's that?
That's his real name.
That's his real name.
But I'm looking. Okay.
Hold on. Question: Is Tevin Campbell a one-hit wonder? Does Tevin Campbell have any other hits than Can We Talk? Or any other well-known songs?
That's the only one I know. So
I'm sure he has a couple.
And I feel like he's not my generation.
I'm sure he has a couple, but he's most known for Can We Talk?
Yeah. In terms of
what about what's his face? Riding Dirty. They see me rolling. They hating.
Car Millionaire, whatever his name is.
Shamillionaire.
That's
Shamillionaire.
it. Yeah, definitely one hit wonder.
One hit wonder for sure. Even though he has a couple other singles, but that's his only hit really.
What about Exhibit?
Exhibit wasn't a one hit wonder.
No, but the only song I can think of is X.
What's it? X.
X.
Nah, Exhibit had the thing is Exhibit. Well, to be fair, Exhibit didn't have many hits, but he had a lot of albums and a lot of songs.
Oh, is it?
So I wouldn't say it's a one hit wonder, but
MTV's gonna pimp your ride.
Exhibit's a tough one to place. To be fair.
All right, who else is there?
What about remember Houston? I like that. whoa. I like that.
I like that.
Yeah. Whoa.
He's not the one that cut out his eye, was
he?
he?
He was.
Oh, he was.
That's a bona fide. Oh, okay, cool. I got a perfect pairing. What's his name again?
Houston.
Houston versus ATL.
ATL were not one hit wonders, man.
They got 2 hits.
So
2 hit wonders.
Calling all girls.
They got 2 hits. All right, so ATL versus.
I used to love ATL, you know.
I'm trying to think what other. Oh, ATL versus B5.
All right.
No, okay.
So wait, is it just Calling All Girls and Make It Up With Love? Because Make It Up With Love.
That's it. They've only got 2 hits. Yeah. Well, you think they had like.
Baby, I'ma make it
That's
right
it.
just one night. Let me lay you down. I can make it.
You got Mims, Joe Budden. Oh, okay. Hurricane Chris, Ebebe versus Rich Boy, Frozen D's.
Okay.
That's
Who sang Pop Like and Drop It? Oh, he passed away recently, innit?
That's
Do that thing, mommy, make it roll.
Huey.
Pop like
Huey, yeah, he passed away. Yeah, no, okay, cool.
If your mama
Huey is definitely one.
Oh, ATF got another song.
Yeah, okay.
Holla at Your Boy.
But is it a known song? Is it just?
Holla at Your Boy.
Okay, but no one knows that song.
Holla at Your Boy.
No one knows that song. All right, no, you could do ATL versus
You said B5, right?
No, not B5. What's that girl group with 4? There's 4.
Cherish.
Yeah, versus Cherish.
Sisters.
Yeah.
But they had Hey,
Exactly.
bounce with it, drop with it.
Yeah.
However, yeah. But they've got, you know what it is? It's because I had their album, no?
Ooh.
Feeling really
I got the. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, so those they have 2. ATL's got 2. But hold on, Nivea versus.
Can I just stop right there? There's no way you're putting Nivea in this conversation about like one hit wonders.
How many hits has Nivea got?
Don't mess with the radio.
No, when I say one hit wonder, I mean they've only got like maybe 3 or 4 they could play. Because remember, Versus is 20 songs.
Oh, fair enough.
So one hit wonder means they've got like 5.
I feel like Nivea's Laundromat.
Okay. Don't mess with my man.
Don't mess with my man. Don't mess with the radio.
Don't mess with the who?
Her first song.
Don't mess with the radio.
1. Don't mess with the radio. 2. Don't tell me which way to go. That was her first single.
I think I heard that.
Lead it up to me.
Nivea versus Christina Milian.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
That's fair because she's got Dip It Low.
Dip It Low.
She's got
Sour Gravy, baby.
The song. That song's got making it. The one with Ja Rule.
Yeah. Bim bim.
Between me and you.
Bim bim.
The freaky thing that we do.
Bim bim.
Between me and you, baby.
And when I first all I thought was dun.
What else is there? But yeah, no, well, we got Ashanti and Keyshia Cole happening.
I was gonna say, since we're on the topic, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you man saying? Who do you think is taking home the title?
For me,
Ashanti.
the thing is, I'm a fan of both.
Yeah.
And I really used to love Keyshia Cole when she first came out. But if we're talking hits and most recognizable songs,
I think Ashanti.
to the masses, it's going to Ashanti.
Yeah.
But don't sleep on Keisha's
I'm
catalog.
not sleeping. The maddest thing is, originally, I instantly gravitated to Keyshia because I'm more of an Ashanti fan than a Keyshia Cole fan.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's because I was thinking of like Sent from Heaven. I changed my mind.
Yeah.
The one with Missy Elliott.
Yeah.
What's it called?
I can't remember. With
Let It Go, Let Him Go, whatever.
With Lil Kim as well, innit?
Yeah. And I was just thinking of like
New Keisha.
Yeah. New Monica. Woo! But yeah, I gravitated more to Keyshia because I thought, oh, she's got really like.
Yeah.
But then I thought, hold on, yeah, Ashanti, bang, like there's too many. I feel like with Ashanti,
Yeah.
you've got Foolish, Unfoolish, you've got Happy,
Movies,
the Ja Rule songs. I mean,
Always on Time Part 2, Fat Joe, What's Love?
Oh, What's Love?
What's the one where Councilman Tate's in the video, and he was like an abusive boyfriend? As Rain on Me, okay. What else is there? Oh, That's a point. That's a big point. Oof, down for you.
Yep.
Crazy. I think it's gonna be tight. I think it's gonna be one of them like 8-12 kind of wins or whatever.
Let's just quickly flick through her like.
And I think they're both gonna perform. Like they're both gonna like really go for it in terms of like the performance. I think they're both.
Did I say Rock With You? I thought, how could I forget that?
Yeah,
Oh,
that was the first single off the second album, wasn't it? Brent, Keyshia Cole and Ashanti.
Yeah, I've been sitting here whilst they just did all of that. If you guys were wondering,
this guy's got.
The listeners want to know the position I am in the room whilst you guys were doing that, right?
Yeah, but no, Brent's been here the whole time, but he's just been on his phone. Brent's ever since I walked into the studio today, Brent's been.
I was on my phone because I didn't want to let them feel as though I wanted to partake in the conversation.
Why? Because you don't want to partake.
No.
Why?
Face your phone, man.
Because I don't know the stuff that you guys were saying. Experts were talking, and I wanted to.
Well, I was talking about songs.
Stop acting like
Those particular.
Stop acting like you're in the music, man. What's going on?
I am, but not there.
So you don't know, like, with what we were doing, talking about like one hit wonders and like.
No.
There's not one song.
Campbell.
Kirk Franklin had a song back in 1993.
He ain't a one hit wonder.
Isn't he?
No.
I don't even know, man.
Get wrecked. Kirk.
Well, Kirk's got hits.
For days.
Top 40, yeah?
Didn't you?
Billboard.
When we watched the verses of him and Fred Hammond, I thought Fred was taking.
When who watched it?
With me. I thought Fred was taking up the title, but Kirk came through.
There was no way. I was watching Kirk Franklin versus who? Fred Hammond versus.
Yeah.
Impossible.
It was spiritual though. It was soulful. It was amazing, man.
Impossibly.
It was good.
All right. So Brent.
You know you'd impress some Christian girls if you did. Wink, wink.
So Kirk Franklin, huh? Okay, your thoughts on the Keyshia Cole and Ashanti? Like, who do you think is gonna win? Who's your favorite?
He's not part of this competition.
Keyshia Cole.
Oh, you don't listen to Keyshia Cole? Or Ashanti?
She sings better than Ashanti.
She does.
There's a little narrative that Ashanti can't really sing that well.
I don't think that's a narrative. I think that's the truth.
Oh, Into You. She can play Into You.
Yeah, as her. What about the song The Way That I Love? I don't really like that song, to be fair.
The Way That I Love. Oh, that song's hard. That song's hard. All right, Brent, if you don't want to talk about this, what do you want to talk about?
No. I didn't say that. I said I couldn't jump in because it was over my head.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all can continue. I was enjoying it. I was enjoying it. You seem very animated.
What's that?
Y'all seem very animated.
Oh, this guy is killing me. But all right, cool. How are we doing, guys? How are we in the room? You got the Invisaligns? Junior's taking out Invisaligns again.
Oh, serious?
There's saliva dripping down from the gum shot. I'm joking.
I've had them for a while.
Yeah?
You just never noticed.
Jeez. That's good, man. I saw Tully's and it worked really well, so thumbs up. I didn't think there was something wrong with your teeth though.
No, do you know what? I've got an overbite.
Okay.
And to be fair, it's because I want to get bonded. I want to get composite bonding. And I want a nice, perfect smile. So I thought if I'm going to do it, I might as well commit rather than cut corners.
How are we today? How's everyone feeling? How's
tired.
the room,
My
Gina?
back, my blood clot back, boy, is hurting me.
My neck, my back, my neck and my back.
Yep.
Yeah. Brent, how are we? How are we
good,
feeling?
man. I'm good.
Good, yeah?
It's been a very good week.
Oh?
Yeah.
Do tell.
Nah, I'm right.
Off camera?
Soon come.
Off camera?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe?
Yeah.
I hate that this guy's secret, you know. Oh! Or later.
Later.
No, but...
Later.
Oh, cool. We're on to you, buddy. we on to you, buddy. We on to you, buddy.
What?
I said we on to you, buddy. Exclusive on Patreon. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're on to you, buddy. Oh, yeah. We on to you, buddy.
Can you save it for later?
We're saving for next year, 2021, nigga. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We're going to have a Patreon celebration.
Yeah, we're going to have a Patreon special for you, nigga. Hulk Hogan, I'm coming for you, nigga. Brent. We got you. We got you. We got you.
I don't know if it is you guys are running a false information.
We got
you.
you.
Excited?
We got you.
Where we are.
We got you. I'm very excited, as you can tell.
I'm so happy to be here.
I'm so happy to be here.
Any clues for the audience?
No,
fine.
no. They'll find out on Patreon.
Find out, yeah.
They'll find out on Patreon. You will find out.
Wait.
Wait.
You guys are being hoodwinked into
Let me have it.
signing up for. Is it the top tier or is it the bottom tier? Where are you gonna divulge this information?
We haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
Don't listen to this nonsense.
we haven't decided yet.
Guys, I'm not going to lie. You're going to want to know this information. And you're going to want to be part.
On my age?
No.
That's
No.
not a secret.
No.
Shame. How about that? How do you feel now, sucker?
And that, I already know that.
Is this from John talking to you?
No.
No. Nothing to do with John, man. Brent, reduce it.
Literally.
No, but this is not content. Come on, man.
No.
Yeah, it's content, but we're
I'm-
saving the content, is what I'm telling you.
For later on this podcast.
No,
No.
for later on in the year. No, next year.
Why would you do this to the listeners?
Because
we want
it's
to.
called
I
marketing.
think you guys
babe.
should just lock off now, you know,
Okay.
because they don't respect you guys.
Okay.
How could you tease something like that to them and not kind of follow through? And I'm
Oh.
telling y'all, divulge. I'm allowing y'all to divulge my
Guess
personal
what?
information.
It's not about you, though.
It's about you.
We don't care.
We've already planned this
No,
out.
it's about you, but
No,
we
no,
don't
it's
care
about you.
whether what you want.
Yeah,
Boy, bye.
yeah. We're going to surprise your ass. Surprise!
Just come in your best dressed
No, but
attire.
y'all look so excited when you were about to say it and then you like, no.
Yeah,
but he was never going to say it. We just looked at each other as in like,
No, I was going to allude to it. I wasn't going to say it. Like, this, what we're doing now, is what I wanted to do. And we're doing it. Okay?
You producing.
There you go.
All right.
We pardon
now.
We pardon. Talking about mims.
You're dumb.
This is where I'm at. All right, a woman marries herself, claims she's tired of men. Thoughts?
It bees like that, man. It gets like that sometimes.
There's even a picture of
I
her.
know I've seen.
You seen the picture, Brent?
She's Sudanese, right?
I believe, I don't know.
It says no.
Who's next to her?
That's her.
Herself.
That's her.
What? Huh? The two of her?
It's a Photoshop image, of course. But so the question is, what are men doing to women to make them this tired? Like, she's married herself
Tired with a T.
in a formal ceremony. Like, she's wearing a dress and everything. She's in the church. I'm wondering if she like did she keep moving side to side? Or-
You know what? She just basically said, no one is going to make me more happier than I am. No one's going to provide for me more than I can provide for myself. Like, I'm going to be the best person for me.
Yeah, but then you just be you then. Be single. How can you marry yourself? You just be single.
I love myself so much that I want to marry me. I don't know.
But like legally,
But that's,
this is not real, right?
to me, I don't think it's real. But if,
Sorry, what did you just say?
I don't think it's real.
I didn't know this was a serious debate.
Oh, you thinking?
It's not a serious debate.
Well, she just said, I don't think it's
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry, go on.
Anyway, you want to be sucker punched again? Because I got you twice.
Just live it.
I'm actually not living. It's fine.
No, not living, but you're like...
I'm like, yeah, okay, we knew. Like, we know it's not real, but I'm allowed to say that. Anyway.
For me, I want to talk about the premise of I'm
marry
so
yourself.
tired of men.
Basically,
I want to marry myself.
exactly. So I was going to say, that obviously it's not real, but like, for you to want to marry yourself or go, if this was real and you went to that extreme length of actually marrying
Hold on,
yourself.
are we sure this is real?
Yusuff, I don't know. But anyway, if you're going to go to that extreme length of marrying yourself, you must be tired of a capital T, with a T on the end.
Yeah.
Tired of men.
Yeah.
Because you've probably had your fair share of trash or just inconsistencies or... But then do you know what? I also think how do you not know that you aren't the problem? I say that because obviously I've been binging Girlfriends, right?
Yeah.
And I'm on season 5 now. And Jones had a hell of a lot of boyfriends and men and guys.
I'm seeing a lot of narratives online that Jones is like a really bad person or something.
She's not a bad person.
Or her character stinks or something like that.
At first, I really liked her. I don't not like her now. She's still one of my favourite characters, but she just has a lot of work to do because she's too fixated. Joan, from what I can see, is like the prime example of I need to be married by 30 kind of thing. So like, she went through that phase, obviously got past 30, and it's like every relationship she gets into is self-sabotage. Literally every relationship we've watched her have. And that's what I'm saying. She's had hella boyfriends. Like she'll have more than one boyfriend a season.
But what about the Don that was a sex addict?
She ain't with him no more.
Yeah, but you said it was self-sabotage.
Okay. She didn't want to move to, not self-sabotage, but she didn't want to move to New York because he got a really good job there. And he was just like, move, like, let's do this.
Yeah.
And then she was like, no, I'm not doing it. And then he was like, okay, cool. Well, because I'm an addict, when you come, you have to stay in a hotel.
Yeah.
Because once I start and you leave, and you go back to LA, it's not going to go away.
Then I wouldn't say that's self-sabotage then.
No, so she was like, oh, well, we can't be together then.
I think that's fair. Because I think those terms he was laying out on the table.
But the reason why it was a bit of self-sabotage is because he left, like they separated.
Yeah.
She got a new boyfriend and then he came back. She got excited and dumped her current boyfriend.
For him.
Yeah, but he was coming to tell her that he's getting married to somebody else.
So before he opened her mouth. Before he opened his mouth. He literally
just said, I'm coming to LA, let's link up.
And then she dumped him.
She dumped her boyfriend. Yes.
Yeah, that's stupid.
That's what I'm saying. Like her character is extremely, and what I'm realizing is she's very
She's very impulsive.
Yeah, but not even that. She's very my way or the highway. It's like in relationships, I don't really see much compromise from her.
Reminds me of a lot of people.
Fair enough. But I compromise in relationships.
No, I'm not saying you.
No, I know, but like watching her, there's a lot of stuff that she doesn't compromise on. And it's like her way or no way kind of thing. And then whenever it's not her way, it's like, okay, well, maybe this just is, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But she says it herself, like she's too controlling of certain situations and like likes to control the narrative of when things happen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think people think she's a horrible person because of how she behaved when Tony was getting married. She did move like a bitch though. And you could tell that like she felt like Tony was undeserving. Because obviously Tony's really shallow and Tony's a shit person anyway. Not like her character.
Yeah.
But Tony lives in her truth. Does that make sense? Like she knows she's shallow. She revels in it. Like when you meet her, she doesn't shy away from it. Any guy that she meets knows how she is and why she's like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I guess it was very apparent that Joan felt like she didn't deserve to get married because like she's like a gold digger, whatever. So the kind of way she moves around that whole Tony getting married was a bit bitchy, especially when Tony's your best friend.
Yeah.
But I think that's the only time I thought, right, you're probably like a selfish bitch. But prior to that, I didn't really get that vibe from her. And I just felt like all your friends just use you. You're literally like a doormat.
Yeah, she is. Everyone's always at a house.
Yeah.
People's walking in their front door, just willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Really?
But Maya is my favourite character though.
Okay. Did anyone see the Meek video?
No.
So Meek recorded himself pulling up
Giving money to people
to a
in the hood,
group
right?
of maybe like 5 to 6 or 7 young boys that they were selling water. So he gave them $20 for the water. And they were basically saying, like, big bro, what's up, big bro? Can I hold something? Can I get something? I mean, asking for money. And he's like, at one point, one of the guys had his hand in the car. He goes, "Get your hand off my car," or something like that. He goes, "Don't touch my car." Sorry, bro. And then they're basically saying, like, can we get more than this? And he's like, what? That's $20. And he just drove off. But he filmed it and put it up. So he's got a lot of backlash. People saying, you're rich. Why'd you just give them $20? Why are you being rude, telling them to get their hands off your car? Why did you even film it in the first place? Why is it online? So the whole narrative is, in your opinion, your guys' opinion, should he have given them more than $20?
You know what? I saw something similar with Cardi B because
She mentioned she wants to buy a bag for 80 grand or something.
Yeah, something ridiculous. And then everyone started getting onto her talking about
it's a pandemic. Read the
loads,
room.
Yeah, loads of people have lost their jobs. And then I thought, do you know what? It is mad because everybody really is entitled and feels they can tell people what to do.
Yeah.
So and it's same with even the Virgil thing.
Yeah.
When he only donated £50, it's like, now when I think about it, it's like, can I really be telling a man how much to give? Like,
of course not. The thing is, everyone can spend their money the way they want to spend it. But I think people, they have a certain, not perception, but what am I looking for? With the elite and with the rich, expectation. They expect rich people to be more generous than others and to donate large amount of money. So when they see a celebrity who is rich donate, like Virgil donate $50, they get pissed off. But the thing is, I can see it from both sides. He is entitled, whether it be Meek, Virgil, whoever, to donate or to give away whatever he wants to give. Whatever he wants to give. But I get why people... The thing is, it's no one's business. So I don't get why people always yapping their gums, but I get the thought of, okay, if you're, a multi-millionaire, if you're worth 100, 200 million, I'm assuming you can afford to give these 6 boys who are hustling, trying to make money, selling water, more than $20 to split between the 6 of them. You know what I mean? But who am I to tell you how to spend your money? If you want to give them $20, that's your prerogative. I don't give a fuck anyway. But I get it from both sides. You know what I mean? I agree. I agree. And it's mad because so with Cardi, she was just like, you lot love to tell me how to spend my money. I already donate. Like, I give money to charity. I've got a whole family of people that I literally provide for on a regular basis. So don't think I'm not doing what I'm meant to be doing. And then she started saying, okay, cool, you know what? I'm going to match you lot then. How about you lot tell me what charities I should donate to? And then I'll do it. But it was like, she not felt pressured, but it's like, you shouldn't even have to do that. Do you get what I mean? It's annoying because who's to say that Meek doesn't already contribute or like give back to his community in whatever way he does? Do you get what I mean? So if the narrative now is, oh, well, you're tight, you don't give back to your community, based on that one video, it's just like, okay, but we don't know what. No, Meek does more, of course. And I think my issue with the video is you didn't have to film it and pull it up. Yeah. You could have just done it. And it was more so his attitude, like telling the kid to get your hand off my car. Like, come on, that was unnecessary, innit? And it was just more his energy. He just seemed a bit off. So you're off and you're filming it and you posted it on your story and you're giving, and you know the perception and you know the expectation of you and you're giving them $20 and you're filming it and you're pulling up. Like, so it doesn't make any sense to me anyway. And with Cardi, she didn't have to go on Instagram and say, "Hey guys, what do you think of this?" Like, like who are you asking? Who's she asking? Your fans, I'm sorry, but majority of your fans are not in your tax bracket. So they're not gonna be like, do you know what I mean? Like, then I can't imagine them saying, "Sis, do it." Like, that one was silly. Because you're asking, I feel like you're asking your fans, innit? Yeah. And your fans aren't in your tax bracket. So it's kind of like, hey guys, all this money you guys have been making me from being my fans and supporting me. Yeah. I want to go and spend it on a bag. Just buy the bag if you want the bag. Yeah. You don't have to announce it to your followers. You can do it if you want to, of course, but I'm saying if you don't want the backlash, because it's quite obvious what's going to happen when you say that kind of thing, especially in this climate where people are, being made redundant, losing their jobs, being furloughed, whatnot. We're in tough times right now. And for you to just flaunt the fact that you can spend, 80 something on a purse? Is it a purse? A bag? Whatever. A purse would be a bag. Yeah, that's what they call it, yeah. It's like, okay, that $80,000 can change someone's entire life. And you're spending it on a purse. This week, I think she put up,
she put up a post and someone was like, "Oh, it makes me sick how girls like you, all you have to do is stand there and take a picture in this, like take a picture and you get paid like 40,000, you get paid like 40K just for this one post on your Instagram when people are losing their lives and there's loads of homeless people." And it was just like, okay, what do you want her to do?
It doesn't make any sense.
But that's what, like, I didn't get. I just thought, okay, like, I didn't get the value of the person's opinion, and also, like, your anger is at the wrong person.
Yeah,
if a brand's gonna pay her 40K, like, it's not her problem.
If a brand is willing to pay her 40K for a picture, then that's what it is. You can't get mad at her for accepting 40K. I mean, like, it's the brands. If anyone you should get mad at, is them, because they're the ones who are valuing a post at that amount of money. And obviously...
And it's marketing for them, innit?
Yeah, it's marketing.
They know what they're spending their money on, and they've obviously know the return that they're going to get, so...
I don't know, to be fair, sorry, I feel like, and obviously I don't know the numbers behind it, but I do feel like influencer rates, especially with the elite, are very inflated. Like, if you look at how much Kylie Jenner and, you know, people with that type of clout and following are paid per post, it does sound ridiculous, especially when, obviously I don't know the engagement and the reach, but
you know what
it
is,
still
though?
feels a bit ridiculous.
Of course it sounds inflated, but I feel like when you do the math and the numbers, the brands know what their return of investment is going to be like. Like, you can foresee it, especially if they're
I don't know if I'm feeling this, like, right in my face. So.
Especially after how many minutes? Especially if...
I had the issue with it at first, but I thought, let me just sit with it and see if I can take it, but I can't. So please, remove your feet from my face.
Especially if the person that you're basically using is extremely influential.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Obviously, not everybody can get paid those rates.
Of course not.
Because not even if you've got a massive following, you might not have that same level of influence. Like, you just got numbers.
Yeah,
so it's about the tapping into the right people.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a numbers game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a numbers game. Brent, any thoughts?
Yeah, I've seen the video before we saw the actual recording of Meek with the boys.
You saw the video before?
There was another bit of the video.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the boys stole the water from an old woman.
Okay, so there's context.
Yeah.
Did Meek know that?
Yeah.
Oh, he knew?
Yeah, he told the boys to go and steal the water.
I'm confused.
I'm just making it up.
He's chatting shit.
They deserve every single backlash they get.
Who? Meek? Yeah.
And Cardi. You know how social media works, right? You know how it works, especially with Meek.
Yeah.
He's been doing a whole set of madness.
He filmed it. You filmed
whole set of madness. And the whole "don't touch my car," I could understand that because he's from a place where stick-up kids would just shoot him. You come near the car, you can pull out anything. So don't touch my car. Don't put your hand near my car. I understand that part. Outside of that, he deserves everything he gets because he shouldn't put it up.
I don't know. In my opinion, those boys were clearly not stick-up kids to me. Obviously, whatever, Meek's entitled to react how he wants to react, but I just thought it was a bit harsh. And if you saw the demeanor of the boys, they were just like, "Yo, big bro, like, come on." Like, I mean, like, bless me, big bro, bless me. You know what I mean? So I felt kind of bad for him. But at the same time, he's entitled to do what he wants to do. But why did you film it knowing that? Like, you should know you're going to get a negative response from this, innit? Because you're a millionaire giving 7 boys $20 to share between them.
I don't know. He might have just had $20 in his
Yeah, well, fair enough. If that's all the cash he had on him, then fair enough. But I do find it hard to believe that that's all he had on him amongst everyone in the car. But
was there other people in the car?
Yeah, it must have been. He couldn't have been riding by himself.
Yeah, there's a couple of people in the car still. And the Cardi thing, she just didn't have to announce her thoughts about purchasing the bag. Just go and buy the bag if you want the bag. Mayweather versus Logan Paul next year.
It's confirmed, isn't it? Yeah.
It's confirmed. Some people are saying that he owes money to the IRS. He's got gambling debts, so he just needs money. Some are saying the money they're offering him is too good to turn down. There's different narratives.
How much did he get?
I don't know, but they're saying that, yeah. Because I think it could be a number of things. It could be...
Hold on. And you get paid regardless, innit, whether you win or not, right?
Yeah, of course.
No.
Yeah, you get paid for participating. And it depends on how your deal structured. You could get some of the pay-per-view money as well.
Okay.
Obviously, it's Floyd, so he's gonna get a big bag for this.
Yeah.
So I reckon the money he was offered was too good to turn down. But in terms of his legacy, I think this type of thing isn't great for his legacy because you are looked upon as one of the greatest boxers of all time. You've got 15-0 records, and now you're doing kind of sideshow stuff. You fought a kid in China last year, whenever it was. You fought Conor McGregor. Now you're fighting Logan Paul. It's coming a bit WWE-ish in the Floyd world.
I get you.
You know what I'm trying to say?
So then maybe he's just literally after a check.
Of course he's after a check. That's what he's after. He's after a check. In this day and age, listen, money's money, innit? Logan Paul's going to get fucking smoked.
But what if he doesn't?
He is. Floyd Mayweather versus this guy's an amateur. This guy's an amateur.
I know, but what if he doesn't?
So you think Logan Paul can beat up Floyd Mayweather?
I don't know. I'm not saying that, but I mean, like, do you get what I'm trying to say, Brent?
No, he's going to get smoked.
I know, but I'm saying, like, imagine
he doesn't.
Imagine he actually doesn't.
We don't live in that world.
You mean he wins or he doesn't? He loses, but he loses respectfully.
Yeah.
No, we don't live in that world.
Nah, I think he's gonna get fucked.
Oh, is it? Is it one of those fights that you have to watch even if you're not a boxing fan?
Yeah, just watch it for the entertainment value.
Streaming it. Illegal stream.
Yeah. The only other person I know that Logan Paul has fought is KSI.
Wasn't that apparently that his brother even? It
Jake-
wasn't him.
No, Jake Paul's the one who just beat up Nate.
Right, sorry.
And
Got it.
Yeah, Logan Paul, he fought. The
KSI.
fight that KSI had, the big one, it was with him.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. It's mad how YouTubers are turning into professional boxers and making a career out of it.
Professional boxers?
Yeah, as in they've got licenses, so they're professional boxers. I'm not saying they're great boxers, but they are professional boxers.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Once you apply for the license and you get it, you are a professional boxer. I believe it. If I'm wrong, boxing people will tell me. But even Nate.
Oh,
What?
on the topic of boxing, did you see that Anthony Yard? You haven't seen the clip?
Who's Anthony Yard?
You know who Anthony Yard is?
Nope.
Do you know? Oh damn. If you can't go to Bellinoches, where the hell can you go?
Sorry, when you keep saying that, what do you actually say?
If you can't go to Nova Scotia, where you gonna go?
No.
Tell me where to go. Tell me where to go.
It's basically, well, damn. If you can't go to Bellinoches, then where the hell can you go? Basically, there's a video on the internet, and there was a shooting at a restaurant, and like, you know when they have like a news reporter, and then there's these two American black girls. It's upsetting me, and my homegirls. Like, it's just a funny video, and like that one phrase obviously became like a.
So Bellinoches is a restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like loads of people, even for like Halloween, people dressed up as like the two girls, her and her friend, as like, and done the skit. And obviously you saw Sweetie do the thing. Like it's just a funny saying.
So if you had to remix it to make a UK version, what would you replace Bellinoches with?
Because I don't really know what Bellinoches is. I don't. It's an Italian restaurant, obviously, but I don't know.
If you can't go to Nando's, where can you go?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's on a Nando's level.
If you can't go to Chick-fil-A, where can you go?
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, well, damn. Basically, Anthony Yard is
If you can't go to Molly's, where can you go?
Anthony Yard.
Who is he? Is he a boxer?
Yeah, but he's from Ends. But he is a British professional boxer. WBO light heavyweight title in 2019. He is ranked the world's 10th best active light heavyweight by The Ring. Light skin, this guy, K-Mills, you've never seen him?
Oh, yeah, I've seen him before, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, he had a fight last week and it was extremely painful because basically, you know at the end when they're calling out like the winner, yeah?
Oh, he put his hand up thinking he won.
Yeah, but Brett, did you watch the video?
Yeah.
It really hurt. I couldn't.
Yeah.
I just thought, no, you know when
I
wanted the world to swallow me and I wasn't him. Because obviously they're I think they're calling out the judges' scores, yeah. So the first judge, but the thing is, both times, even when they called out the scores, it was in favour to the other guy. So I think he just got really cocky and was just like, you know the chest slaps.
Yeah.
Then when they called out and the winner is, his hand was up like, and then they called out the other guy and he was just like, but it was so painful. So painful to watch. It was so painful to watch, I thought.
You know what? I saw that video, but I didn't see the whole thing.
Yeah, it was a rattler still. Absolute rattler. But can we talk about your friend, Margs? Yeah, let's talk about it. Do you want to talk about?
when he said
the Afrobeats thing and how it's
something about Nines. Yeah, Nines was the first thing
he was talking about Nines' album, I think, and made a comment about he didn't have to do any silly Afrobeats or whatever, like in that phrase.
Yeah,
and then obviously NSG.
I'm not gonna lie, J5 he had a bit too much vim on Twitter. I figured if you see Margs in person, are you gonna carry the same vim? Because he was proper like coming at Margs.
But it wasn't even him first though. So it was the other members. I don't know who is who in that group, to be honest with you. So
well, NSG? Yeah, of course not.
They all,
Of course not.
Yeah, but come NSG come like
I know.
who's who? Like I don't even know the names individually.
All I'm saying is like on Twitter you'd see whatever this person's name is NSG. So I'm assuming they remember.
Yeah.
But different people just basically coming at him saying don't disrespect Afrobeats, talking about calling it silly. The thing is, I get where they were coming from because if you're a proud African, it's like you're very proud of your genre, innit? And that UK Afrobeat scene is quite big now. And yeah, there's a lot of poppy kind of like everyone's doing the same thing. But as a genre, as a whole, you can't disrespect it by calling it like I get why they got upset, but I didn't think it was that. It was that.
It's never that deep, but the internet makes everything fucking deep.
Yeah, and they were talking about Z-list rapper turn H-list podcaster. I just thought, oh damn. And obviously he's just like, but I like Afrobeats though. Like, but I got what he was saying.
What was his actual statement?
He literally said something about big up him because he didn't have to do he didn't make any silly Afrobeat songs or something like that. So obviously if you're
pop.
Afrobeats or pop.
No, but Nines has a song with NSG, Airplane Mode.
I know.
So one could conclude that he meant crap Afrobeats.
So Marks is saying that he doesn't rate Airplane Mode. But you can't say that Nines
he didn't say that.
No, he's just talking about Nines' album, I think.
Yeah, but what was his statement about Nines? That Nines, because if he's saying that Nines didn't have to make Afrobeats to chart, then he did, because he made this song with NSG.
Yeah, okay, hold on, let me find it.
No?
No.
All right, can someone find me the clip, please, so we can just play it up? Text it to me and I'll play it. All right, go on.
No, that's... Okay, yeah, so here's the clip.
Number one, yeah, and not even like make none of them stupid Afrobeats tracks, not make none of them pop rhythms. Like, you kind of have to respect it. That's kind of like the dream, because enough man go against shit that they stand for just for sales and shit, but he keeps it true to himself. So yeah, respect.
So he's
but he's saying for him to go number one without making those type of tunes, but he did, unless he's talking about Nines' other albums. So did Nines' previous albums go number one?
Obviously that's all we've seen in it.
That last album that Nines did, how many tracks did he do with, or that are considered as pop Afrobeats?
NSG are on the album.
Are they pop Afrobeats?
Wait, Afrobeats.
Yeah, NSG are.
He said silly Afrobeats or pop. So he didn't... You see how you didn't say silly pop? You said silly Afrobeats, but you gave pop respect to not disrespect it and insult it.
No, I didn't hear it like that. I heard it he didn't respect pop and he didn't respect silly Afrobeats.
Yeah, but you didn't call pop silly. You called Afrobeat silly.
Yeah, because
so regardless of...
No, pop just happened to come after he said Afrobeats. No. It could have come before.
Let's listen to it again.
Look.
Let's listen to it again. Nope.
I don't know what you're saying.
One year, and not even like make none of them stupid Afrobeats tracks, not make none of them pop rhythms.
Thank you. No, because you changed this. It didn't come straight after. Are you here? Yusuff, do you get what I'm saying?
No. He could have easily replaced...
I don't know what you guys are arguing about.
We're not arguing about anything. I don't know why you're contesting what I'm saying.
I'm saying
he doesn't rate any of those two.
I know, but I'm saying, you see how he didn't say stupid pop. He said stupid Afrobeats, yeah? And he didn't say stupid Afrobeats pop.
But do you see why now there is contention? Because both of us have different takes on what he meant.
Even my take
because he listens to Afrobeats.
I don't get his take because
he doesn't like the crap Afrobeats.
No, he's basically saying to me that Nines didn't have to make silly Afrobeats or pop songs to go number one. But Nines has a song with NSG on his album.
Is it a silly Afrobeat?
According to Margs.
No.
So, okay, so what you're saying is Airplane Mode is an exception to what Margs is saying.
Yes. But how do you get that?
So.
No. I I don't get that.
So
I don't think so.
you think
Because
that
then why are NSG attacking Margs then?
again, because they wanted to take it how everybody else was deciding to take it. They were calling him xenophobic, right? To the extreme that he doesn't even respect the fact that he is actually from Africa. So many separations are involved.
Yeah.
And they wanted him to take on the badge of xenophobic light-skinned man. Why would he want to do that? But that's what
Is it because
they
he's
wanted
your
from him.
friend?
I know that he listens to Afrobeats.
Okay.
I know that if you had watched the entire thing,
Yeah.
you'd have understood context-wise. Like he himself, as a rapper, hardcore rapper, he doesn't rate certain jingles.
I know, no.
A lot of people, if you're honest with yourself,
Yeah.
you know full well
Yeah.
that there are many people who would just try to slap auto-tune on something and say, okay, let me jump on this.
Yeah.
Just because it's the trendy thing to do.
Yeah.
The same with pop. The same with certain, I don't know, R&B or rap tracks. Once it becomes like something that like it's bubble gum,
Yeah.
a lot of people just jump on that trend. He's saying Nines didn't have to do that.
And that's why I'm confused because Nines did do that with Airplane Mode.
That's why I asked you the question: is Airplane Mode a silly Afrobeat
Yeah, but
jingle?
what's a silly Afrobeats jingle,
But
bro?
all right, so let me ask you the question: those who listen to Afrobeats
Yeah.
day in day out, are there levels to this Afrobeat stuff?
Of course there are, but Airplane
What do you
Mode...
mean by...
No,
wait,
but
hear me out,
it is.
hear me out. Airplane Mode is a good song. I wouldn't hear it and think, oh, this is some shitty pop jingle Afrobeats.
Name
No,
one
it's a good
that you
song.
would. Well, that's good. Name one that you would think it's a silly pop Afrobeat.
You gotta ask Gina that because I'm not really
Name me
deep into
one.
Afrobeats like that.
I don't know.
So all of them are just...
No,
levels.
because remember, it's a genre, yeah? A whole genre.
So it's pop.
So,
And you
yeah,
know full well
I
there's silly
know.
pop tracks. Even
Yeah.
grime. You know there's silly grime tracks.
Yeah, of course.
What was that stupid one? The guy with the long dreads.
German whip.
No. Way
Guy
back
with
in
the
the day on
It's the miracle,
AK-40.
man.
No. AKA.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Come to my yard, man."
Oh,
I got 3 yard, man.
Oh, bloody hell.
Agro Santos.
Aggro.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
That's what I would call silly crap, right?
Yeah.
But it's still a genre. It still fits into that genre.
Alright, cool,
but that's
cool.
bollocks.
Alright. But what silly, in our scene now, what silly shit Afrobeat songs has there been?
That's what I'm asking y'all.
I can't tell you.
So they're all litty. All litty. All right, cool. Then
I think
then they should
don't
be calling him xenophobic.
No, I don't think it's a case of songs being litty or not, yeah?
Okay.
Because you can have songs that are lit and songs that are okay and then songs that are shit.
Let me retract everything I've said. Forget my argument. My new argument is, let's just say he did call it silly Afrobeats and he thinks all Afrobeats are silly. Is that a problem?
no.
Should he be called xenophobic because he doesn't like Afrobeats?
No.
So talk to me. What's the argument?
I don't have an argument. And obviously you know that, innit? I don't care about his opinion. He can have his opinion, it's fine. He can not like Afrobeats, he can love it. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just confused about the statement he made because Nines does have an Afrobeat song on his album. That's what I care about. That's where my confusion lies and ends.
Okay.
His statement makes no sense because Nines does
No.
have an Afrobeat
It
song.
only makes no sense if you jump on the assertion that he basically hates all Afrobeats. That's the way it only doesn't make sense to you.
All right, play it one more time, please.
For him to go #1, yeah, and not even like make none of them stupid Afrobeats tracks, not make none of them pop rhythms. Like,
Yeah.
you kind of have to respect it. That's kind of like the dream because love, man.
Come on, Brent. Like, I understand why.
I'm
Man
glad-
said stupid Afrobeats. I get it.
Again. I'm not hearing it as though he's saying all Afrobeats are stupid.
Okay, well,
Because that
I'm
would
not
suggest
being, I'm not
that
being selective.
Burna Boy is stupid. That suggests that
Yeah,
as in he makes
but why,
stupid music.
Brent? But
Also
what did
J
but
Hus.
what did he say?
Also J Hus. And again,
Okay,
that's
cool.
not-
All right, so okay.
you must
What I'm taking. Wait.
So you
Context.
now want me to make the assumption?
No,
That
context.
he-
Context
okay.
matters at every single junction.
For me, it feels like you want to say, okay, Margs was talking about a specific type of Afrobeats.
Afrobeats.
100%. Because as you
But
said,
what type of Afrobeats
because
are you
as
referring
you
to?
said, he has a track on
Yeah, the
his album
with
NSG.
NSG. Yes, he does.
Precisely. That's why I said context matters.
And that's why I don't get his statement, because he said
I
Nines
just
didn't.
told you the only way that statement makes sense is if it is that he actually meant all Afrobeat
Or
stupid.
he hasn't even heard the album. How
you
about that?
think that he hasn't heard the album?
They are extremely sensitive.
Sensitive individuals.
That's why you can't have like an honest UK, I don't know, talk show or whatever, because you can't really say anything you want, because people. That's why I commend Listening Party, to be fair, because they're on there giving their real opinions and not really caring about what the artists think. But it's rare. It's rare to hear, rare to see. Gina, have you got a scene by Josh Mean for quite a while? Actually?
Oh, I've got quite a few.
Okay, just give us one.
Put a ring on it. So it's a show where couples have been like together for a while, and I guess they're at that point of, are you gonna get married or not? So there's like she's like a relationship counselor kind of thing where she kind of helps them through it. But what they do is they challenge you and get you to go on dates with other people. So it's part of the process, and it's to find out whether you feel like you can connect with somebody else, or whether you realize that, okay, cool, you know what, this is where I'm meant to be and I'm going to put a ring on it. So there's like different couples. It's really entertaining actually, because there's very interesting characters on there. And seeing like the female's reaction to when her guy goes on a date with another woman and vice versa makes good entertainment. But yeah, it's on OWN network.
Isn't that's Oprah's?
Oprah's, yeah.
Oh, right.
So there's that. What else have I been watching? What else have I watched?
You did mention quite a few.
I know, but like now my mind's just gone blank. For Life, I said was back, season 2.
Yeah.
It's all right. Like I feel like the way it went, if it ended at season 1, it would have just been okay. But I'm interested to see how season 2 pans out. I don't want to ruin it for you. That's why I'm not really talking.
Ruin for who? Me or the listeners?
You.
Okay. I haven't seen season 1.
I know. Oh. That's why I don't want to talk about it. Power Book 2 is back. I hope you watched this episode. I knew I should. When I was talking to you yesterday, I was going to say, make sure you watch Power.
Oh, it's out?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
And it's a good episode as well.
Oh, when
I
did
was
it come out?
messaging you, Sunday.
Oh, swear.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Oh, man, I'm pissed.
I really, when I was talking yesterday, I was going to say, make sure you watch it, but I thought, you would have watched it. It's calm.
No, I had no idea.
But it's back. Decent episode.
I'll watch it tomorrow when I wake up.
What else? To be honest, I've mainly been binging on Moesha and Girlfriends back to back.
Oh, actually, this is something I want to bring up, actually. So I've been watching a bit of Moesha too. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Moesha. It dawned on me that Moesha was a bit of a...
bitch.
She was a bit of a bitch. A bit of a troubled one.
Yeah, but you can tell it's all in retaliation to her mum passing away.
I didn't think about that, to be fair.
That's the only reason. Think about it.
So, hold on. The things that I kind of had issue with, when Kim made the cheerleading squad...
Yeah. And she got in her feelings.
Bare attitude, bare shady.
Yeah.
One, when she borrowed Hakeem $20.
Yeah, that one was...
moving mad on the comeback.
Yeah.
Reduce it, Brandy.
Yep.
Then, when her dad got out of the car...
Yep.
Moving...
The Saturn.
Saturn.
His laugh kills me though, Frank.
I have to call Sid because of the Kia Optima. The Kia Optima, 400 miles to the gallon.
Yeah, dumb.
Rear suspension. Heated seats.
Oh, shut up.
No, so that got the thing is the Saturn was decent.
It was nice, the red car. I thought it was nice.
It was rare, the decent. Talking about, no, I need a Hummer. I need a Jeep. You're moving mad and tired. And then how she treated D, but I get the D thing.
You know with D though, yeah, in the beginning I didn't like D because I felt like...
and D's kind of buff as well.
Yeah.
Very striking face.
Yeah. I didn't like her. Singing does not put food on the table.
Oh, yeah.
Singing. But anyway, I didn't... With D, I did feel like she kind of not overstepped her boundaries, but like, I didn't really feel it. And I can understand, remember, that's her teacher from her school.
Yeah.
So that in itself was going to cause...
Yeah.
There's loads of layers to it. So I got that. But I've just seen it as literally her whole behaviour is in retaliation to her mum passing away, when you think about it. Because she's obviously the oldest.
Haji. Sorry, I had to say that.
Can't stand him. She's the oldest, and obviously she was daddy's girl.
Yeah.
Dee's come in the picture, who's obviously replaced her.
Yeah.
And her dad. But do you know what? Also, as well, yeah, Frankie's very like when I watch stuff like this, I just think, oh, thank God I didn't have strict parents, you know, because I watch it, I just think I'd be doing the same shit you're doing, bruv. Sneaking out the house.
Yeah.
Going here, going there, dating guys, all that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
But it's weird because it made me realize that, like, you know, when you watch these shows, yeah, and how, remember, they're meant to be 17, like, I think they're 16 when they first start.
Yeah.
I'm on season 5 and there's 17 and there's one season left. And the amount of boyfriends she's gone through again, I'm thinking, raw, you lot are active, boy, because...
Q, Haji, who else was there?
Usher at one point.
Oh yeah, Usher.
The other guy who kind of looks similar to Ohaji, but he's like a college guy.
I can't remember him.
But that's like season 5.
Yeah. What? When does Q come in? What season?
2.
Oh, he comes in 2?
He's in 2 and 3.
Oh, okay. Well, just 2 and 3, that's it?
Yeah, but can I just... Do you remember like Moesha from back in... Like, do you remember it?
Of course.
So do you remember like... And around, and around,
yes,
and
yes,
around.
Yeah.
So when they performed it, I had that on repeat. I was vibes in.
I've seen every episode of Moesha.
And I was literally like, I wish I grew up in that
era.
Like when I watch stuff like that, I just think, oh, I wish I grew up in that era in America because their lives just, obviously I know it's a show.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's too far removed from what their reality was.
I think American shows, as a whole, are an accurate depiction of what American
high school's like.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's too I love it.
Yeah, Black American culture just seemed a bit more us, a bit of me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like definitely. Like if I grew up in that era, I would be proper in there. But like, yeah. And Bernie Mac, every time he come, I just think, oh, Uncle Bernie.
Mac, and
jeez, man said it was a very good song. He says, and it's your dope.
Play it then.
I'll get to it. Just.
Oh. But okay, cool. But if he said that, then I don't get the little clips.
Again,
okay.
Clickbait.
100%.
Okay, no. What I'm saying is, I don't need to hear it all together, so I understand why he said what he said.
I'm gonna get to that bit.
Cool.
Right now, I've just gone past him, just going past airplanes, and then giving a review on that.
Okay.
He said he wanted to hear Nines a bit more.
Yeah.
But he said, no offense to NSG, you guys are dope and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I wanted to hear Nines a bit more.
Okay.
Because it kind of sounds like it's just your track.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get to that part where he actually said that.
To be fair, I'm sure Airplane Mode was a song that NSG had and they gave to Nines. They didn't make it together.
Oh, because he literally has like one verse.
Yeah, I'm sure they had the song.
And does bare talking.
Yeah, just, okay. Insert Nines verse here, give the song to Nines. And
It
Bob's your uncle.
It literally sounds like a NSG featuring Nines.
Yeah,
rather than the other way around.
It's an energy.
No, I know, but I'm saying rather than the other way around.
Yeah. It was produced by their team as well.
Yeah.
Who's that producer? J5?
J5, yeah.
Okay. J5 is sick though, I'll be fair. To be
No,
fair.
he is.
100% he's sick.
Was that sarcasm?
No, J5 is sick.
No, he's
Oh,
amazing.
he's sick. Yeah, J5 is epic.
The genius behind J Hus.
Like, his beats are sick. Like, the instrumentation
Mm-hmm.
is epic. Very, very epic.
Flutes.
The flutes and the keys and the...
Please, I just read with Daniel.
Or Jesse.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me quickly plug in it.
Oh, he's mixed.
Mix.
He's mixtape.
All right, hold on. So this is an early song of the week. We'll just do it now quickly. Innit? So shout out to Sid, aka Jesse, aka
Young
KO
Sens.
Beats. He got his first placement of the year. So he produced a track on a rapper called Rimzee's mixtape. The song is called Interlude. It's track 6 off Rimzee's Upper Clapton Dream 2 mixtape. So let me just play it now, give it a spin. Shout out to KO Beats. Actually, it was his 30th as well, actually. So happy birthday as well.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Kojo.
Brent, you coming on Sunday?
Huh?
Nothing.
You hungry?
Yo, Joe survived it, R. Kelly. The whip white, the seats are cranberry. Remix it, Young M.A. Then I brought the shot like Teddy. Get the low clapped on him like I'm Penry. Indoors making light. House nigga K doing the whip up for the financial interest. Ribber. Act when I look into the mirror. I can't see any rilla. Rest in peace, tired man, nigga. Tired man, I think about riding. Lot of confinement. Suffering in silence. My dogs wanna kill my dog. 4 lions. I just wanna see P like pious. I went on mixtape madness. Call my mixtape madness. Expensive habits, delicate fabrics. Me, I trap rap and I'm banging. I'm an entrepreneur, Richard Branson. Bro, on his second property, I spoke to him yesterday. We came from Trill Estates, now we need real estate. I don't sip cold, he'd order mild, the rollie. Got more time than a rollie, cause I shot at the police.
So that's Rimzee, Interlude, produced by Jesse, KO Beats London. So yeah, go and stream that, download that. All right, what else has happened this week? Everyone's on Clubhouse now.
Yeah.
Everyone's on Clubhouse. Clubhouse is like the new and improved house party, I guess.
I never even jumped on house party, to be fair.
Okay. But obviously Clubhouse is just audio, isn't it? There's no visual. So there was a group that I was in the other day. I wasn't in it like I was talking about, I was just listening. So it was like it was an industry group, like bare like influencers, artists, Wiley was in there, Taison was in there, Lippy was in there, bare other people in there. And guess who else was in there?
Who?
Mace.
Oh, is it?
It's fucking random. So,
did he say anything?
Yeah, when I got in, Mace had already said his piece, innit?
Okay.
So I spoke to Jesse, he told me what Mace said. What did he say Mace said? I think Mace was giving his 2 pence on the Nole and Trinity Banks beef.
Wow.
Yeah. Or just about women beefing in general. Or just
Okay.
No, yeah, he was talking about beef and how in beef anything goes. There's no hold bars, like whatever. Like we can say whatever about each other, innit? But yeah, that group, they were talking about their goals, everyone's goals for next year.
Oh, what were people saying?
Everyone was kind of an artist or someone influencer type of thing. So they were just saying, whatever they're doing, they just want to, take it to the next level and whatever, increase their audience, whatnot. But I just find Clubhouse interesting because when you scroll through the groups and you look at the titles of the group and what they're talking about, it's just bare random conversation.
People,
Like, I saw one group talking about, do aliens exist? Or I've had an alien encounter before. Or another group is talking about, one was talking about coming to, if you want to learn Yoruba.
Yeah, I've seen. That's not a random one.
That is random.
No, but I feel like that's a good.
No, it's good, but it's random. Okay, I think it's random, but it's good. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying it's random. Then I saw another one. Maybe they might be talking about sports or.
I saw one talking about why do US and UK people beef or like I've seen like random ones.
Yeah, it's just random.
I've seen a group about Joan from Girlfriends. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Shout out to Audrey and Rachel. They had a insecure group.
Oh, is it?
They were talking about season 4 and what they think is gonna happen in season 5.
Okay.
So I listened to it for a second and I just heard that this guy was talking about something different, Issa and Lawrence, but whatever. I jumped out. But yeah, Clubhouse is quite cool. I think I'm gonna be like I normally am, and I'll be on it for a bit, and then I'll just not gonna care.
Not care.
But we are gonna do someone suggested making a Meet Us After 7 club.
Yeah.
So we'll make a club, but I think you have to actually apply for it. You can't just make it.
Oh, okay.
You have to apply for it through Clubhouse, and then they can give it to you. So
right,
we'll make a group, and then obviously we can just jump in the group with listeners.
Yeah,
and we can just chat.
We'll probably do after episodes, isn't it? So we said that we're gonna do one on Christmas Eve.
Well, after the episode drops.
Yeah.
So we have to be on the Sunday evening.
No, but remember, I can't do that Sunday evening.
No, we don't have to do it that Sunday. We can do it whenever.
Yeah, whenever.
So yeah.
You know, I've used, so this week I've been in a few chats, but it was more for like, I was looking for inspirational groups and like positive groups and stuff like that. So like, those are the ones that I mainly try to like take part in. Yeah. Because I feel like I consume a lot of stuff already from like social media and stuff. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. So I don't want to listen to people talk about why Joan's a bitch from Girlfriends or, do you know what I mean? So I try to focus on like positive groups or things that I feel that are gonna generally benefit me, or like people inspire me or dropping gems and stuff like that. I think that's what I'm gonna try and use it mainly for.
Yeah, but it's, for example, I'm in there now. Look, so there's a group talking about J Cole appreciation. Who had the best free album run in the 90s? Q&A with fashion and beauty influencers. Getting into the creative industry, TV, radio, and film. Leaving your 9-to-5 job to chase your dreams. Dating in the DMV area.
Or dating in the DMV area.
That's America, did it?
Yeah.
What's what's DMV again? That's Washington, isn't it?
I don't know.
Dating. Who do I follow that's even in my list of groups? Dating in the DMV area.
Just before we do our song of the week, can we jump on that same, what's it called? Chat group? Clubhouse for 15 minutes. Just create a group, say meet us after 7, see who joins, and then have a little before you lock it off.
Is that going to work?
Of course it is. I've done it already for a couple of groups.
Okay.
You just plug it in and then
cool.
They can hear you. And
so do it now?
No, before.
You know you can schedule it though, right?
Yeah, you could.
So I'm saying, okay, fair enough. No, because I'm saying if we make it now,
then people will know.
People will know and so schedule it in.
What? Say, okay, cool. Everyone jump on Clubhouse in half an hour?
No, so if you go start a room,
schedule it and then see who pops in.
Yeah, but we need the listeners to pop in, not just random people.
But surely your listeners follow both of you, right?
I only joined Clubhouse yesterday, so I don't know who follows me yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't been on there for long enough. So people are already on there.
Leave a little message on your socials. Surely they'll jump in at that time.
Let me see. I've just done one. Meet Us After 7 podcast, yeah? Is that what it should be called?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you can make a group just like that? I thought someone told me you had to apply for it.
Meet Us, it says, add a topic. I just wrote Meet Us After 7 podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then...
hold on. I'm going to go on our Insta and I'll write, jump on Clubhouse. If you have Clubhouse.
Oh, wait, hold on. I've started it, but
only if you've made the group and they can find the group. If not, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, it wasn't, I don't know how you schedule it because I've seen people, I've seen it where it's on my do you know how to do that?
No, I don't really use it like that.
Oh, because when I just did it now, it kind of started.
And do they have to follow? Hold on, I don't think I even follow you, Gina.
No, probably not. All right, do you feel like the UK, like our culture, like our community, are like really becoming like ratchet Americans? I say that because there was videos this week and it was pointless putting it in the group because it was just like a bunch of girls in Dubai like who were friends and are no longer friends, and they had like an argument in Dubai, and the girl originally who made the first video was saying how the girls that she went on holiday with, they got into disagreement, they hid her passport, one tried to stab her, and then it's this whole back and forth exposing each other about with one of the other ones. She like flies girls out to Dubai to do their thing. Yeah. And they make bare peas when they're out there with basically kind of insinuating that they boops man them, or I don't know where it is, but it's like, do you know what I mean? It's like they're just really proud and like, I got peas, I do this. And I just thought, we're really becoming like Love and Hip Hop. Like, it's very, you know, like how before, like, these are only things you kind of really see Americans do, or like beef each other, especially girls, It's only really the Americans that are going back and forth, cussing each other on live and whatnot. And then now I feel like it's just everywhere you look, like with like people like Renee, like, you know what I mean? It's very...
Yeah, I do think we are getting caught up in internet ratchetness.
Yeah.
Internet fuckery a bit. But I think that's just more of a sign of the day and age we're in. Less so than us being like Americans. I think we're just getting into more stupidness, really. Or stupidness is being filmed.
It's just embarrassing.
Obviously, this stuff was happening before. I'm sure, I mean, a lot of these situations
it's true. Like, obviously, if you're beefing someone...
Yeah, like, they just weren't being filmed before. And
I know, but now it's like every instant, like, you get into a passer or something, and then you come and guys, and you're talking to your phone, and you're exposing the situation or exposing your so-called friends, and it's just
but
really
I think that speaks more to the era we're in right now, where everything is digital, everything's on your phone, everything's instant, everything's. Let me show the world what just happened. Let me blog it. Let me put it on my story. That's just the world we live in now, isn't it? Everyone wants everything they're doing to be on the internet.
It's mad.
And obviously, some people want to get, what they say, get clout from it, get fame from it. But yeah, when I see it, but what I was to realize is these people are young, innit?
Yeah.
Like, this is not our generation.
No, it's true.
As much as we're hip for the old folks, this is,
Mate, it's times like this where I'm proud to be the 25 plus crew.
Yeah, because some of these people are like teenagers.
How old is Lani?
I don't know,
Late 20s, from what I understand.
Yes, there are exceptions, Brent.
Oh, boy.
Why?
No, I didn't just think it was a young thing. I thought it was a disease that even our generation suffers
To be
from.
fair, I guess Wiley can also be put into that bracket.
I don't put Wiley in that bracket because Wiley is, even though he has, his way, and his delivery and his temperament is a bit off and he doesn't really know how to articulate himself. Wiley's not coming on the net and just talking a whole bunch of bullshit. Like, he's actually saying, he's actually trying to tell us something, innit? Whether it's to do with the industry, powers that be, things that go on behind the scenes. He's not just on the net talking rubbish about nothing. He's talking about something. Whether or not people understand him or understand where he's coming from, like, even with the whole situation from before, he's talking about the industry. He's talking about, he's not just talking about this girl that he's having sex with. Like, he's talking about real shit. It's just that his delivery and who he is a bit off. But I wouldn't put Wiley in that ratchet type of bullshit category, to be fair.
Do you know what we never spoke about?
What's that?
The guy who egged his ex-girlfriend's car.
Oh, that's Heartbreak Hotel 2.0.
Bruv. Like...
Yeah, we didn't talk about that, actually. So there's a guy who...
His name's Romeo, innit?
Yeah, Romeo. Apparently he was in Dubai when Marvin and them were there.
He put up a snap after all of that stuff with him kissing one girl that used to be in Love Island.
Yeah, I saw that, actually. So he was like, okay, cool. I think his ex-girlfriend, they were together for like 10 years or whatever. And she had moved on. She has a boyfriend. And I can't remember exactly. This was a couple of weeks
ago. I think she moved on with a guy that like he was cool with or someone that he knew.
Or I think it was a guy that... do you know when...
the guy that you always kind of think...
You have a girl and your girl has a friend who's, I don't know, Michael, whatever. And she tells you, oh no, that's just my friend. That's just Michael.
Cool.
He's cool with his friends, whatever. We're strictly platonic. And then when you break up with your girl, her and Michael in a relationship. But wait a minute, you told me that was your brethren. Now this is the guy who you're with.
Yeah.
So I think it was that kind of vibe, innit? So then he went to her house and he went and bought eggs and he egged the boyfriend's car.
Yeah, it was eggs and flour.
Eggs and flour. I was
like, you're going to bake a cake?
Yeah. He was moving mad still. I wish that happened the week prior so we could have spoke about on the Heartbreak episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just another example of... Listen, shit's real, B.
It is, but then I saw his missus come out and say that...
Oh, he has a girl?
I mean, the girl in question
okay.
basically say that he was abusive and that's why they broke up.
Okay.
And he's toxic and he just loves to play victim and like he's gone too far this time.
Where he's gone too far?
Yeah. Yeah, all that kind of stuff. And I thought, there's definitely always two sides to the story. Yeah,
definitely. And for him, to be fair, because I thought, what happened
for you to
be on the net like this? Like something, I mean, this must have been really, really bad because I think for people to take their heartbreak and pick up the camera and say, you know what, I want to put this online.
But you know what's weird as well? He makes it clear that he fucked up though. So he talks about, obviously I fucked up, I cheated on her or he did something, which is why they broke up.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get that she told you not to worry about my guy, but you're moving as if to say that you are innocent and you're the reason why you lot aren't together. So maybe if you kept your shit together, she wouldn't be with him, no?
Yeah.
Ever think about that?
But that goes back to what a few people said to me off the back of the Heartbreak episode is that a lot of guys cause their own heartbreak.
Yeah, they do.
So you're heartbroken, but you caused this situation. So that's a prime example.
Oh dear.
You know what I mean? For example, a guy might cheat and he breaks up with him, sorry. And then later on down the line, he's distraught, but you're the reason why we broke up, big man.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's mad. It is mad, but yeah, that video is hilarious still. Man's egging, and he went back to the shop to get more eggs.
I just thought, you know what? Could you be done for criminal damage for that?
Of course he can.
Oh, you can. So if that's the case, I'm going ham. I'm going to use eggs and flour. Yeah.
Hold on, you're saying you're going to go ham as Romeo?
No, because eggs and flour is not going ham in my opinion. I'm smashing your windows.
Oh, so you're saying that if you're Romeo, you're going to go even harder?
Because if you're going to get done for criminal damage,
you might as
regardless,
well just fuck up his car.
Like for me, I thought maybe he did eggs and flour because it's a soft. It's not really.
Yeah, but
you
get done for criminal damage if the guy presses charges.
Yeah, but
so
still,
so if you just egg and flour my car, okay, I can wash it off. If you now smash my windows and bust my tires and scratch my car up, then it's more likely I might press charges.
Yeah, but I'm just going out of a gust.
I ain't pressing charges for someone who. If someone egged my car, I'm not calling the police.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna clean it off. But if you smash my car to pieces, then I might. If I don't know where to find you, then I might have to go to the police.
Oh, so you a snitch? No, I'm joking.
Nigga, I'm a fucking
citizen. Yeah, hear that.
So I shouldn't.
I hear that.
Must be your goddamn.
I hear that. Let me ask you a question. Yeah. So if you got moved to on road, yeah, and it was an outnumbered situation, and like,
roll your eyes at me.
What is it? If you got moved to on road by Mandem, you're obviously outnumbered.
Yeah.
You know the people that it is or whatever.
Yeah.
Are you? What happens next? Are you doing a get back? Are you snitching? Let me not call it snitching because it just sounds too.
I'm not going. The thing is, I'm not going to the police for that. There's different scenarios where you go to
No, but
police.
it could be like
for example.
Let's say they robbed your car.
Hear me out. If someone robbed my house, I'm going to the police. If I got beat up or moved to by 5 guys on the street, that's not, to me, that's not a police matter.
But they take your car.
That's a me matter.
So if you get into a brawl on the road and they take your car.
Oh, they take my car.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they take my car, it's different. Because I need to get my car back.
Sorry, the way you said that, it's killed me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like forget the beating.
Yeah.
I need my car.
If there's no car involved and I just got into passive with 5 brothers, to me, that's not a police issue. That's a me issue.
Okay.
But if they burgled my house.
On a setup thing.
If they burgled my house, that's a whole different.
So if they burgled your house, but let's say you lot have beef, yeah? So it's a road beef.
So this is a road beef.
So now I'm saying it's road beef, yeah? As in like you lot know each other from
ends. I thought you meant I was me. So I'm not me then. That means I'm a road man in this scenario.
No, because I still need you to be you. Hear me out.
Okay.
So when I say beef, it's not an on-site thing, but you and this person have an issue, yeah?
Okay,
you
issue, cool.
Yeah, you don't like each other for whatever reason. It's not like on-site beef, but there's bad energy between you two, yeah? So he doesn't like you more than you don't like him. You're just like, I don't really care in it. And it's a setup, so it's obviously planned.
Yeah.
So 2 scenarios, yeah? They come in your house and rob your house, yeah? But you know who they are.
Yeah.
But you know them from like road, if that makes sense, or ends, yeah? And then another one is you're on roads and it happens there and then they take your car.
Yeah.
What are you doing in either scenario?
So in the first scenario, well, in both scenarios, because it's a beef that I have with this person, then it's not a police issue in my head. Mm-hmm. This is my ops. Mm-hmm. Me and him have beef, so it's a get back thing. You get me, I get you, kind of thing.
All right, cool.
So I wouldn't go to the police in them scenarios.
At what point does it stop?
At what point does it stop? Till one of us dies. I'm joking. All right, if these guys robbed my house, then if I'm this way inclined as well, I'm gonna go and get my revenge. I'm gonna go and get them whatever. If they took my car, I would obviously try and get it back myself. If I couldn't get it back myself, I don't know, because if I'm living by road rules and I'm living by the code of the world I'm in, then I'm going to move a certain way. I'm not going to go to the police because I'm going to swear myself.
No, but you're still you. Like when I say road, I don't want, you're not a road man.
Oh, okay.
You are you.
Yeah.
But there's someone that you don't like. So that's what I'm saying. It's not like he's your op because you were selling drugs on his turf.
I'm just used, and there's a guy who I don't like.
Yeah, you've got beef with him for whatever reason. Like it could be maybe you moved. You know how you said when you went to Dubai, someone was moving to someone's girl and it caused passa.
Yeah.
Something like that. Do you get what I mean? But that could turn into something that becomes a big issue. But it's not. You're not roadmen.
Yeah, no.
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
I'm gonna deal with it myself.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll do it myself. Hopefully I can get my car back.
And if you can't,
If I can't get my car back, I don't know. Someone have to die in it. Someone will have to die.
So Brent, anyway, I pose a question to you. Those two scenarios that I gave, are you?
If I know who he is,
Yeah.
I'm beating him up
Okay.
when I recover.
What was gonna say? So
Or-
you're never going to the police?
No. If I know he is, no.
Yeah. No?
Because I need to return what he gave me.
All right, cool.
Plus more. Yeah.
And then your car. What if you don't get your car back?
Oh, my car's been stolen as well.
Yeah.
I'll beat him up and lodge a complaint for my car.
Logical plate.
Yeah. As in let the police look to get my car.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm beating them as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So if I can get both things, cool.
Yeah.
You can't do that again.
Yeah.
When you have to learn, you can't do that again.
All right, what else is happening in the world today? What else can we talk about on this wonderful, wonderful episode called Meet Us After 7? Over to you, Gina.
Well, if you can't go to Belladoce,
Where you gonna go?
where can
Create
you?
a chat group, and see who pops in.
Did you make it?
No, I didn't know because I'm only gonna do it if we're gonna go live like now.
You could do it now, wouldn't it?
Brent.
And then mute the mic. You have to connect to this.
All right, go on. Just make it. Forget the
All right,
whole.
cool.
Just make it.
Start a room, make it open. Hi. Do you know what's really
No,
annoying?
but
How comes I can't?
we
Put the
can't hear
volume
them.
up.
Okay, hold on.
Wait. Gina,
Hi.
you need to put in either your AirPods because you're echoing really bad.
What about now? Oh yeah, I am in there.
I think that's me. All right, do it now.
Hello. Oh, that's
Perfect. All right, is Brent your friend, yeah?
Who is this, by the way?
Brent.
And can he hear me?
Yeah.
he can hear you. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, so I don't have to be in the
No,
group
you
then?
don't.
I can say.
Because you're here in this room.
No,
I'm
You're in
saying-
Gina's conversation.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Right.
Yeah, Gina, you can make your friends moderators.
Okay. So
What is that noise?
Sid,
Sid.
is that Sid? Can you? what's
Sid,
it called?
move whatever that is, bruv.
Oh, you see me? Oh, you see me?
Are you in the
What?
gym? You're in the gym, innit?
Oh, you hear the wait fast. Wait, listen. Wait, Gina, so what? You got this app and you don't know how to navigate?
No, I don't.
Okay, let me mute myself. Go ahead, do your thing.
What's even bare treadmill? So who's in the group then?
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm really
You have to mute your mic.
Oh, here we are. All right, so if I
Gina?
add myself to the group,
Gina, you could mute your mic.
mute my mic.
Yeah.
Why? I don't know how to. Oh, this is really embarrassing, guys. I'm so sorry.
All
Wait,
right, Gina,
wait.
let me help you out, yeah?
Give me a second.
So basically,
I'm gonna go to the Meet Us page now. I've took a screenshot of the group and I'm gonna say everyone join the group right now. Go on.
Gina, touch Brent's picture and make him a moderator. So you touch his picture and at the bottom you can make him a moderator so he can invite people in the audience to come up and speak.
Right.
As well as
okay.
yourself.
Okay.
Do you get it?
I've
So-
done that.
Yeah, is Aaliyah and Kobe your regins as well, yeah?
Yep. Let's add Aaliyah.
Nah, don't be making me no moderator.
No, Aaliyah, I've done it already, babe. You're an avid listener, so you know, here we are.
I thought this was like a live show or something. What's going on there?
No, we're in the studio recording the podcast as we speak.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, it's Aaliyah from Gym Sharks here.
Hi, Aaliyah.
Megan.
What's going on, Aaliyah?
Hi, Aaliyah.
How are you?
Driving home.
Okay, cool.
So,
Gina, welcome to Clubhouse.
thank you. This is such an awkward.
No, don't worry. I'm
Nah,
gonna
you're
get.
good. Trust me. Just don't go in the mad
Can I
rooms.
say hi as well?
Hi.
Who's this?
Hi, I'm Lade. Well, you don't know me, but I literally listen to your podcast every week.
Oh, hi,
Nah, you
Lade.
are. What are you saying? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I can't. This is surreal. I'm sorry.
Hold
This
on,
is weird.
We're trying to add other people in.
So basically, guys, do I
Here we go.
literally, if people ads or come in,
So you,
I just let
so
them
whoever
invite them
you
to
follow-
speak.
yeah, and whoever you follow, you can ping into the room.
All right.
So you see the plus sign at the bottom.
Yeah, I've got
Touch
it.
that, and that's yeah.
Figured that bit out. Brilliant. Okay.
But you guys are basically moderators, and you can remove or like if you click me and move me to the audience, you can move me to the audience, or you can move me up to invite to speak. as a speaker. So you have basically control of the whole room.
Okay, brilliant. Can you hear all of us?
Yeah, we can.
Okay, so
Right.
although you guys aren't in the room,
Can
they
everyone
can still hear you.
can everyone introduce themselves first and foremost so we establish who's in the room, please?
Oh, people are joining. This is so cute.
All right.
Hiya.
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, guys.
What's your name and where you from?
My name's Gloria and I'm from London.
Yeah. Shout out to Gloria from London. Who's next? Anyone?
Oh, is that me? Hi, I'm Tobacco. I'm from Bedford.
Man's just bed on
Hi.
boy. Yeah, man's from Bedford thing.
Hi, Bedford's boring, so...
Hold on. I recognise that
Of
voice.
course you do.
And that name.
Of course you do.
Hello,
Give
friends.
over.
Hello,
over.
friends.
Hello, friends.
All right, who else we got? Anyone?
Oh, I'm Rue. I'm from Manchester.
Manchester in the house. Manny in the house.
0161.
0161 in the house. Manchester United.
That accent needs to.
Oh, I was
That
looking
was
for your
very poor.
Manny.
face. You're talking
I'm from Manny.
thing.
Do you know what? Basically, because we're actually in the studio recording
Yeah,
the pod
so
now.
guys,
Oh,
we're recording the
okay.
pod right now. So
I'm looking for his face. I'm like, what?
if you listen back on Sunday, this is going to be in the pod.
And we can't have all of us in the room because then you'll have that mad echo that we just had that was
Oh, wow.
unbearable.
All right. Has everyone introduced themselves?
No, there's still more people.
All right. Let's get a few more and then we'll start a little quick chat.
But the thing is,
Hi. Baby Rach.
Oh, all at the same time.
One at a
Oh,
time,
go
please,
on.
people. Orderly fashion.
Go ahead. Yeah, one at a time. I feel like I'm on Blind Date, that show. But yeah, hi, I'm Toby Rachel from London.
Toby Rachel.
Hi, Toby.
Double barrel them things there, yeah?
Our fellow
I like it.
podcaster.
What podcast is she on?
Hi.
What? I'm asking a question.
Yellow Cup podcast.
You're acting like I'm supposed to know that.
You should, Yusuff. You should.
Sorry, Toby Rachel. I apologize. Do you accept my apologies? Yes, you do.
I'll think about it.
All right, next one.
Hi, I'm Ife and I'm from London.
Okay. Evan
Hey,
from London.
girl.
All right.
Hi, Gina.
All right.
Hi, Yusuff.
Hi. wait. What was that?
Here we go.
Why? Who's that?
I'm part of Train to Slay.
Oh.
Come on, somebody.
You're one of Gina's minions.
They're not minions, bro.
I mean, we're Ginettes and
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Tell him again.
One of Gina's minions.
No, we don't do
All right.
minions.
Who else we got in the room, people?
Mansa.
Who's that?
Well, he's not talking.
Sorry, yeah, I'm Amine.
Hi.
He said, yeah, Amine.
Hi.
I'm from London.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's start a topic. Any topic ideas, people? Throw them at me. What was that?
You just said you were going to start the topic.
Who, me? No, I said, yo, don't come to Clubhouse and try and get rude to man.
I'm not. I'm going on mute.
No,
I'm joking. It's a bit of banter. It's a bit of banter. No, I'm asking politely. Can I have some ideas, please, for a topic?
As long as we don't talk about R&B anymore, then I'm happy. I probably the R&B Clubhouse room.
Who?
Oh no, she said there's an R&B Clubhouse room.
Oh no, we don't have to do that.
All right.
Oh, but okay, never mind.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna do the thing that we spoke about in the beginning about the one-hit wonders, but I thought, let me not bore you lot with music.
No.
Don't laugh. Why are you laughing, Brent?
Any topic ideas? Or I'm just gonna throw a random something in the air.
Give us a random one.
All right. Let's talk about. Okay, hold. Can I quickly get the ages and the relationship status of the women in the room, please, quickly, just so I know. You know what I mean, where to go with the topic.
Cool, yeah. 24.
24.
Yeah. 24.
She's almost 10 years your junior.
No, why? Because the voice sounded a bit raspy. It sounded a bit.
You said raspy. You mean mature.
That's not a 24-year-old voice.
Elia, don't mind him.
You're at least in your 30s.
No, she's not.
Listen, you're getting no free Gymshark now, Yusuff.
See?
Oh, you're the Gymshark. I'm sorry. I'm playing. I'm joking. All right, 24. Who else?
29 next month. And what else did you say?
Are you single? Single or in a relationship?
Oh, yeah. Single.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She loves Jesus.
She loves Jesus.
She loves Jesus.
All right. Any more? Just about 3 more so I can establish like the average.
28 and single. Oh. Sorry, go on. Yeah, I'm 28 and I'm single.
Okay. 2 more, please.
Yeah, I'm 30 and I'm single.
Okay, I'm
27 and single too.
Oof, so our single ladies in the house. Oh, the single ladies. Oh, the single ladies. Oh, the single. Now put your hands up. All right. All right. So let's go with this quickly. Random one. Barriers to dating. What do we think are the main issues in this day and age to why lovely ladies like these ladies here, are single in this here 2020 at the ages that they are? And obviously it's very subjective. Some of them may have just come out of relationships. We don't know. Some of them, you know what I mean? Everyone has their own reason why they're single. Cool. Mm-hmm. But in general, why is it that, we're finding it hard these days to find our partners?
Coronavirus.
Okay, cool. Obviously this year, the thing is, all right, has this year been a detriment in finding a partner? Obviously, we haven't been able to go outside much. So meeting people face to face has been limited.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're still online, though. You can still meet people online and stuff like
but
that.
I think it's not the same, though. Like, you don't get that same, interaction you get when you first meet someone and you get to vibe.
Who's that?
Guys, can I just let you know that what Brent is doing is clicking on people's profile. He's clicking on people's profile pictures and showing them to Yusuff.
And showing me.
I just want Yusuff to know who he's talking to.
Okay, but Yusuff can Yusuff not do it?
Yusuff's not in the room.
I know her.
All right.
I know her. All right, sorry, go on. Karen.
Yeah, I feel like because obviously not you're not able to get that same interaction you get when you're outside when you first meet people in certain environments. So I don't think online's like the better alternative.
I wouldn't say it's the better alternative, but in this day and age, let's be honest, a lot of people meet the people that they're dating online. Like, if you go into the future and ask people, how did you meet your partner? A lot of them are going to say Instagram, Twitter,
Hinge.
This website, that website. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this is the day and age that we live in. You don't have to meet people face to face anymore. You know what I'm trying to say?
Not gonna lie, Hinge it's got some weirdos.
So I've heard.
Okay.
I was on it from like September to a couple of weeks ago. Weirdos.
When you say weirdos, what do you mean though? Like, why are they weird?
Exactly?
Like, people would have on their profiles things like, I'm into... Well, okay, I guess everyone can be into whatever they want to be into, so it's not weird. It's weird to me.
Depends if you
Let me say that.
Before it.
Shut up, Brent.
Brendan, by the way, guys, Brendan's been a real menace today. Anyway, when the episode comes out on Sunday, you'll find out.
Sorry, that's my phone.
People who have fetishes, people who are like... I really wish I could explain what I'm trying to... Let me try and find an example.
I think, but having a fetish is not abnormal.
It depends on what the fetish is, right?
Yeah, obviously there's different levels of fetishes, but having a fetish isn't weird per se.
It depends on the fetish.
But then also...
it depends on the fetish.
Isn't it better that if it's in their profile, I'm seeing it as you get to weed out the not trash, but the things that you don't like. So if someone's got in their profile, okay, I've got a fetish for wearing women's underwear, then okay, cool. If that's not something you vibe with, you're not going to go chat to that person. So... But
is that something you should put on your Hinge profile though?
What, that you've got a fetish
for
wearing women's underwear?
Yeah.
But I mean, you might want people to know from the jump.
Yeah, but
this is who I am.
But do we have a responsibility to, not responsibility, but when we're trying to look for our partners, we want to put our best foot forward, right?
That might be
and putting on our Hinge profile our weirdest fetish is a bit of a deterrent, no?
No, but then at least you get to know, you know what you're getting yourself
I know,
in for.
but
So my thing is...
No, but baby step me into your madness.
But then...
Let me like you first, then tell me, by the way, babes, I like...
But that's not...
this, that, and the third.
Then I think that's not... No, listen to this though, because if... The reason why I think it's not dishonest, but it's a bit unfair is because you've made me like you. And that's not who you really
but
are.
Now, but you're going to soften me for the madness because I like you now. So I'm more inclined to, accept the madness because I like you.
But then the maddest thing is, if you told me from the beginning, then maybe I would have saved myself the whole liking phase or wasting your time. Because then if I'm like, okay, cool, you know what? I don't vibe with this.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
You could have saved however many months this would have taken by just letting me know from the beginning and allow me to make an informed decision. Do you understand what I mean?
No.
For example,
okay.
Imagine I know this is different, but imagine you cheat on your partner, yeah?
Yeah.
And then you cheat on your partner and then you propose to her.
Yeah.
And then you tell her after you proposed to her that you cheated on her.
No, but that's a whole different thing.
I know, but I'm saying you could have, my decision to marry you
was based on you not being a cheat.
Could have changed if you presented me with this information and allowed me to make an informed decision. It's like you telling me afterwards, it's like you've made that decision for me. Do you get what I mean?
No, I get what you mean. But what I'm saying is, in dating in general, people always go in with the best foot forward. People don't go in and just, let all their skeletons out straight away because that's going to maybe put the person off. So I'm just perturbed to why, unless you're just going full crud, you'll be on a dating site talking about, I like to wear women's underwear or I like to, I don't know, whatever your weird fetish is.
Because then if you are successful, whoever you end up being successful with, you know that they are...
No, that's a tactic, but to me, that's a shoddy tactic.
Okay, a bit of a false equivalence.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Sorry, can I?
Yeah,
sorry.
go on.
In reality, how do we know that's not the intro to them? Like for you, it sounds wild, but for them, they want to be their authentic self from the beginning. So the option to duck out is early because they don't want to open up even further. That's just a thought.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like if you put something like that on your profile, it means that you want someone that wants to accept that. 100%. So you don't want to waste time. You don't want to waste time with someone liking you for 2 weeks and then you tell them, oh, I like to wear women's underwear and they run away. Why not just say, for example, I know people who are faith or they're Christians, from the jump, they want to be like, do you know what? By the way, I'm celibate. And if the person runs away, cool. Thank God I didn't waste 2 months getting to know you or 2 weeks, however. Yeah. So I feel like that's why people put it on Hinge. And the reason why people find Hinge and other places like that weird is because you're open to so many different types of people, and it can be overwhelming because then people are coming to you so full disclosure, I joined Hinge, and I hated it. I hated it. I was there for 4 hours. It was the worst. I got messages are you free? Can I come round to yours now? It's hold on a minute. I don't even know your last name. But that's what people want, and they're looking for people who want that.
The thing is, I hear you, and I think there's certain bits of information that are important. So telling someone that you're celibate, that's important. Telling someone maybe your religious beliefs, or there's key, information that we should be privy to as someone who is interested in you in it. But I don't think, this is just me, that putting that you love wearing women's underwear is important enough information to put on your Hinge profile.
Jesus Christ.
It's not important enough.
Fam.
Allow me, man.
But that's
So that's a major part of your life. Wearing women's underwear. It's a major factor.
Maybe for you it is.
It shouldn't be.
But maybe that's because the thing is,
I hear you.
Maybe that's your bag, fam.
Everyone,
I need you to know
individual call.
I need you to know that as a man, one of my things is I like to wear women's underwear.
But
that's gonna be a big deal for someone.
What I'm saying is, it's such a big part of your life that you pull it out there as one of your criteria on your Hinge.
Fam, this is me, innit? So
you know what I mean?
You either accept it or you don't. And but basically, I appreciate that. I would rather know from the jump that you're not a bit of me than waste my time getting to know you and catch feelings.
You might be a bit of me.
Hey, if someone's put that in their bio, then they're a weirdo, straight up. That's nothing to do with you're not a bit of me or whatever.
Hey,
Gloria. What? Gloria, thank you.
Look,
if you're putting that in your bio, it's nothing to do with filtering out.
That's what I'm saying, Gloria.
Yeah.
It's not something you should put on your Hinge profile.
If that's someone's preference, they're a weirdo, yeah?
Kinky ass.
Mate, I've said it. They're a weirdo. If that's what you want to put on in your bio, out of all the things in the world, you could have put your first name, your surname. You could have put your interest, your hobbies. You chose to put, I like to wear women's underwear.
Interests and hobbies. What's the difference?
I'm just saying, so many things to put up in your profile and you put down underwear. You're a weirdo.
Because it's the interest in the hobby. I don't understand.
Brent, I'm not listening to you.
Oh, I could see that.
So Brent, what would you put in your dating profile bio then?
I have a collection of towels.
I'm finished.
I think I'll put I'm a Christian. I'll probably put born again Christian. So that there's a
What? But there's a difference.
So
there's a difference.
That's why he's so serious, because he's born again. Because I find, and if I'm wrong, people tell me, I find that people who are born again or who revert to Islam, for example, are more serious than people who are born into a religion. I always see it all the time.
But then you could be born into a religion and become born again, though. Was you born Christian?
I don't know what that is or what that means.
Was you was you raised Christian from before you actively decided
I went
to
to
become
church until I made the decision to follow Christ.
Right? Yeah.
No, but when you went to church, were you
I
going?
was not calling myself a Christian.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's not how it works for you or for anyone?
For me.
Okay.
It works for you. I'm glad you're specific.
For me.
All right, sorry, what was my point I was making?
What would Brent put in his
Oh, sorry, go on, Brent.
That's not the point that he was making.
No, I mean, what were we talking about? And we're talking about what you put in your bio. Go on.
I would put that Gina is a queen.
Oh, come on, man. People are listening.
Start smiling.
Stop embarrassing us, man.
I understand this vibe here.
Gina, am I lying?
understand the vibe here.
Gina.
You've just really got on my nerves.
Gina,
today.
there's people listening to us. Don't embarrass us, please. Use your head.
Then let me zoop.
No, speak. Go on, speak. What would be in your bio?
Yeah,
Like,
I'm a Christian.
anything else?
That I cook.
If you can see his face.
Guys, I wish you saw his face.
I wish you saw his face. Oh my God.
What else would I put? What is normally like okay on Hinge?
I don't know.
I don't know on Hinge.
Ladies on Hinge, what's like the normal things that you would put on there?
Just because Hinge has like prompts and stuff for you to answer. So like your biggest pet peeve, or you're overly competitive about, or something like a simple first date, or like your typical Sunday type of thing. So there's different prompts that you could answer, which kind of gives you an indication to what the person is like.
Okay.
What's your typical Sunday like?
And you have to write down if you want children, your political.
See, they said if you want children, you got to write that down, Brent.
That's important. Do you know people break up?
Or if you have children.
Oh yeah. If you have it, preferred height. I think the height range.
Sounds very familiar.
This is Toby.
Yeah.
Toby,
This is the second time.
Sorry.
Wants to forget.
Like, what did I do to you?
I'm sorry.
But see,
I
what's
apologize.
mad? It's not showing
But
up
I
on
think
mine.
you
but
can
she's
filter
talking.
ethnicity as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is now a picture up there? Or
Your picture?
ambiguous?
Yeah, I'm not talking to someone who hasn't got their picture there. Talking to
picture, of course.
Talking
Like a few
to fucking
pictures, I think.
silhouette.
So go on, Brett.
Wait, didn't you have like an imposter on there?
Yeah, you did.
On Hinge, I'm sure I did. I've had a post on every dating site there is. Those bastards. Keep stealing my identity. I had one on Bumblebee. I had one on Plenty of Fish.
Bumblebee, you know.
Hinge.
Grindr?
No, I had no on Grindr.
How do you know?
To be fair, if I do have one on Grindr, I don't know. Because someone search for me. just scour through Grindr.
Not really my thing.
Looking for my
Sorry.
face. I'm joking. Sorry, Brent, go on.
Yeah. Typical Sunday for you.
Why are you asking me my typical Sunday?
That's what you have on your. That's one of the prompts that they were asking for. Typical Sunday.
My typical Sunday?
Yeah, what would you do on a typical Sunday?
I upload the podcast for you guys to listen to. I watch TV. I clean my house. I plan my week. I work out. If I have an event, I go to my event. It's pretty chilled, really.
Height.
Can I point something out?
Yeah.
When I listen to the podcast, I noticed that when Brent doesn't want to answer a question, he pivots like twice.
Of
He
course.
just did that, Brent.
Of course.
So go on, Brent, answer the question.
Can we move back to the audience?
No, we
Everyone's
can't
like,
move no one back to the audience, bruv.
No, but Brent gave you his points on his.
She doesn't accept it.
It's not valid
he
enough.
said born again Christian. He cooks.
And then
has,
he asked, what's the other stuff?
he has a
And
towel.
then
He has
didn't answer.
a towel collection. He likes
That's
music.
boring.
Outside of me having no children, outside of me being 6'4",
You're 6'4".
Decent.
Brent,
You're 6'4".
Wait, if you're 6'4", then I'm 6'4". Then
Boy, you 6'2", bro.
You're not 6'4",
Brent,
fam.
if you're 6'4", I'm 6'4".
You're not 6'4".
And I'm 6'3".
In spite of me being 6'2".
Okay.
Like, why did you lie?
I lied?
I didn't lie.
Hold on.
So you believe that you're 6'4"?
Who's taller than me, Brent?
I don't know. Stand up, please.
Let's check.
Yusuff is taller.
There you go,
Right,
my G.
okay.
Yusuff is taller.
Who said that?
Jason.
Jason Cena?
No, that wasn't Jason that spoke.
It was.
I was Jason.
Yeah.
It was me. It was me. And
Yes.
Yusuff is
How
taller.
tall are you, Jason?
Rah. Is this what you're doing?
I'm 6 foot.
Thank you, Jason. Say it with your chest.
He's 6 foot. Why you see? I wish you guys can see Brent's face.
Hey, Jason, in the background, Brent's like the short guy. And he's doing like the shoot. You know what Brent's doing? You know when you have your hands like
Man's
you
trying
do
to say
that. He's trying to say that you're
you're
a
5'5"
minion,
with brown
bro.
eyes. Nah, he's
No,
trying to
it was
knock
the
you
guy that rode in the bicycle, right? He came riding last time, right?
off. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like Brent's gonna come for me now?
No, he is. No. Brent already insinuated that he thinks you're short.
No, I'm trying to place.
No, you done the little hand
You know
gesture.
how many
just-
guests came through here? I
But-
thought it was the other guy.
Yeah, but you just placed him.
Remember when he left early?
You placed him riding the bike though. Because remember, he came riding the bike last time. Yeah.
You caught me.
Yeah. All right, go. Okay, on my profile, obviously, man, will have my picture will be there first. So obviously, you know I'm black.
Yeah.
So I don't have to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have to give you my country of origin, do I?
It's up to you, innit? It's your
Cool.
profile.
Sexual orientation?
I'm from London.
Brent? I heard that.
Is it sexual orientation?
Yeah.
No, but
So that's important.
hold on. Question for the room: do people put their orientation on Hinge?
Yeah, they do. You right. You say what you're interested in, men or women.
That's
Or both.
Toby, by the way.
Shout out Toby. So I'll put my interested in women. You know what? I don't think I'll put much else, you know. I think I'm enough. I'm just here. That's it.
Sorry.
I'm joking.
I
I'm
like
joking.
this, yeah.
I'm joking. No, it is. I don't like to give away too much. If you like
mystery, yeah.
If you a bit of mystery. If you like what you see, or you like the little information I've given you, location, what else? I don't know. A fun fact or whatever.
So what's your fun fact?
My fun fact, I'm a prince.
You're a prince?
I'm a prince, yeah, in Nigeria.
Who isn't?
In some village.
Gloria.
Wait, what village?
What village? I have to call my mum, you know. To
So you
find
don't
out.
even know what village you're out here claiming that I'm a prince.
I'm a prince. My mum's side of the family, we are of royal bloodline in Niger.
Okay.
In Lagos.
Yeah, same. Like a lot of us, isn't it?
No one asked you though.
Yusuff is like, nah, this is my moment, bro.
I'm like, don't try and steal my thunder, girl.
I was gonna just check if we're related because you said in Lagos.
Okay.
So my family also.
I swear. Listen,
I wasn't trying to come for your crown.
I'm joking. I'm playing. Off the Clubhouse, we'll connect.
Okay, cool.
He's lying.
I've got a fucking picture. All right, Gina, help me out. What would you put on my profile?
I'd put your height.
Okay.
I'd put your origin.
Okay.
I'd put your religion.
Okay.
I would put your job description or like your career.
Yeah.
Whether you got any kids.
Okay.
His associates.
What?
You can't tell people. You can't tell people.
The wolf
Brent
pack.
is too funny.
Your associates, you
The
know?
associates, the wolf pack. I would
Never.
not do that because that would be defamation
those same associates that kept me single for the past 10 years.
Take accountability.
I'm playing. Huh?
No, I wouldn't put that.
Accountability, no.
Yeah, and what you're looking for.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
And like picture wise, don't just put a pic of your face in it.
No, I put my whole.
Yeah, because you wanna like your USPs, you in it, like you're the brand. So
yeah, but my face is still me though.
No,
yeah, I hear that.
Saying
But
your face is not enough.
Gee, are you sending for his face?
No.
Obviously, man's a strong 4.5. But
I hear that.
don't.
But
you know
what
what
I'm trying to say is like, I'm not dismissing the face at all. I'm saying that alongside the face is the package. Do you understand what I mean? Like
the muscles.
TikTok. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, TT.
So give them the full package. Take them there.
Okay, I hear that.
Like, don't be selfish.
I hear that.
You know what I mean?
I hear that.
This
So
is
what?
it.
Are you allowed is it just one picture you're allowed on Hinge?
About 6.
Exactly. So
Oh, you got
obviously,
options
no, but
then.
my profile picture would just be the face joint. I'll give him a little collection,
Okay, I hear that.
So what would he be looking for?
little spread.
So you'd be looking for. So this is the thing, yeah. Because I don't know how like, obviously, you're trying to tell me that you're going to go to church. I don't know if you're being serious or not.
Allow me.
So, obviously, I'd say...
Church is there still.
I'd say that you're looking for a Muslim girl.
Stop shaking your head.
Am I wrong? I'd say that you'd be looking for a Muslim girl.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Jesus Christ.
No, hear me out. A woman...
He wants to widen the market. Be honest.
No. I'm going to make my statement. A woman who's God-fearing and that believes in God.
Okay, so you don't care whether she believe, like, you don't care which God is what
you don't care which gods.
No.
Wait.
Hear me out.
Wait.
No, I've got two gods in mind.
No, you are.
Wait. Do you know what? I just need to.
Listen.
You don't want the
listen.
God.
I've narrowed it down to two gods. I'm fucking. I'm trying to entertain y'all. I'm joking. Are you capping this out? Why?
Why?
I was joking.
Oh. No. I'm just trying to entertain you.
All right, so I'd put you're looking for a
God-fearing woman.
A God-fearing woman, but
Yeah.
we're not going to state which God.
Yeah. Don't specify.
Because you opened it up.
No.
That's down for interpretation, yeah?
There's only two options.
Yeah, but there's more than two gods. Like, there's more than two religions.
I just want you to know that some people's gods are trees, yeah? So you need to be more specific.
Gloria.
No, Gloria is. Gloria's the old auntie. The pint.
She's a menace.
Says
No, you need to be real.
She said, Gloria said some people.
Gloria, you need to relax, bro.
Trees.
Don't insult people's religion, man.
But please.
What I'm saying is, yeah, and when I say to you, I've made the two options. You know what I'm talking about, innit?
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Muslim or Christian?
Exactly. You guys are acting like I'm talking fucking Swahili right now. You know what I mean when I say there's two gods. It's a joke, but you know what I mean.
Okay.
All right. Let's move on.
Yeah, I'd say you're looking for a God-fearing woman.
Yeah.
Someone who's cute in the face and someone is back there. You love it, it's back there. Don't try to act like
No, I do love it back there, but it's not 100% necessity.
Okay.
Like Joe Paul?
We all do.
Joe Paul?
Oh, Joe Pearl.
Joe Pearl?
Yeah.
What, are you talking about Joe Pearl's bum?
You said cute in the face and back there, no?
No, she said to keep the face and back there.
So you don't agree?
No, but you mentioned Joe Pearl. Why do you mention Joe Pearl?
We're not doing this every day. Anyway, so yeah, you're looking for a girl who... Are you opposed to people that have kids already? Because obviously at the age that you're at and...
All right. Jesus Christ.
What does that mean?
With us being...
Okay, my answer to that is I'm not opposed to people who have kids, but it just depends how many kids.
So what's the limit? What's your limit?
You know what? I'm not going to disclose that.
Why?
Because I'm not going to disclose it.
Keep it spicy.
Okay.
I'm not going to disclose it.
Okay.
I'm open to dating women with kids. It just depends how many. But
I like the maturity.
I'm not going to say how many.
Okay.
To be honest, I mean, you're quite old and you have quite...
You're older than me, so shut the hell up.
More notches on your belt.
Sorry, carry on.
You've been around the block.
Carry on, Gina.
Weird. Yeah, I don't really know what else you look for in a partner, because are you after like, you know, like with women, with us, it's like, okay, I want a career-driven guy. Like, you know what I mean? We have more requirements. I feel like...
No, I asked you because you're his good friend.
Yeah.
What would you choose for him?
Oh, what would I choose
obviously
for him?
Doesn't know.
Clearly, which is why he's in the position he's in now. It's true. Too many options.
No, don't.
Okay,
Don't paint me in this light, please.
You're on Hinge and you're filling out your profile right now. You're asking people. So tell him.
Someone make him a Hinge.
No one make me a Hinge. Nobody make me a Hinge. Thank you.
Taser has joined the building. So Taser, we're literally trying to create a Hinge profile for use.
Allow me, man.
So I would... so I'd pick a God-fearing woman. I'd pick a career-driven woman. I would pick, I guess, someone that goes to the gym or someone that's active. It's not a requirement, but, you know, I think it'd be cute. You guys can train together.
No, it's not a requirement that my partner goes to the gym. She just has to care about her health.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Did you say...
Brent said BMI. I did not.
But Brent's BMI is AKA for fat, basically.
I'm asking you.
No, it is.
What type are you looking for? She could be healthy and she could be a little chubby.
No, but this is the thing. According to BMI, I'm overweight though. So to be
but
fair, I don't mean shit.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but she described the shape before. You just have to. I have to find you attractive. That's it. You can come in whatever form you're in. As long as I find you attractive, it's fine. So I'm not gonna paint a picture. If I like you, I like you. That's it.
Yeah. All right, cool.
You know what I mean? Anything else?
Gina, can I ask a question?
Of course you can.
Just a quick, actually, this is to both of you, all of you, everyone in the room. Did you guys discuss already about that video that went viral about the average lady?
No, I didn't see that.
I was waiting for that one.
You know what?
What video is that?
So basically, I haven't seen the whole clip yet, but I've seen like a 2 minutes.
Oh my days. Kevin Samuels, you don't think I didn't subscribe to his YouTube channel after that?
He said, you're average at best.
Okay, guys, I'm annoyed because afterwards I went and subscribed to his YouTube channel and I started watching loads of different videos.
Yeah.
But one thing I'm going to say though, is he's very...
You're supporting him?
No, he's very vocal about what people want in relationships and all this stuff, but you've had 2 failed marriages, so...
Oh, is it? And he's looking rather scrawny as well. He looks scrawny.
No, because it's like, when it's like taking like advice from someone who hasn't got it right themselves, it's just a bit like...
Yeah, but the thing is, you could still give good advice and not take your own advice though.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
But anyway, so with that video, I watched it and I just thought, wow. I don't disagree with what he said in this. I just feel like his delivery was
a bit harsh.
Very harsh. But essentially...
Do you agree that she had high expectations?
For her level.
Do you know what?
And this goes... Wait, no. Hold on, wait, no. Hear me out.
Guys, orderly fashion.
This goes back to what Brent said before, when girls who maybe are like a 4 and a 5...
Yeah.
Wait. Hear me out.
But they act, but their confidence is on a 10. If you're a 4 and a 5, you can't be given 10 vim.
I never said
you
that.
You did say that.
Can I say something, Gina?
Yeah.
I don't agree with what you just said, Yusuff.
Thank you.
Yeah,
what Brent said.
Brent did not say that. You're just using me as a patsy. You're using me as a patsy. Disgusting.
At the end of the day, who is anybody to tell someone what their confidence level should be?
Yeah.
If she feels like she's a 10, and first of all, she was gaslit into saying she's a 5.
Yeah.
But if you feel like you're a 10, nobody can come and tell me otherwise, for one. And secondly, the only other point I want to make about that video is the fact that for years, you man have been screaming about bring it to the table, bring it to the table. This woman is bringing everything to the table.
Yeah.
Everything she was asking for, she was able to meet herself. She was earning 200K. Do you know what I mean? She owns her own home. And now you're saying that she still shouldn't have any standards. So what standards should Black women have? Because we're not good enough just in general. Then you tell us to bring everything to the table. We bring everything to the table and it's still not good enough. So
Audrey,
at what point do we quit?
The thing is, you see that bring it to the table talk. It's not done by the rich guys. It's done by the
which
guys
I agree with though.
That need you to bring something to the table as well, because their table is struggling.
If it's
because their own table is struggling.
No, because we had this conversation. If it's like a CEO or CFO or someone who's like a billionaire, he's not going to care about what you're bringing to the table. Do you understand what I mean? So when I watched his other videos and I watched the whole seminar is like 2 hours long, and I actually watched it, and basically what he was saying was, with the guys that she's asking for, those guys they want a traditional woman who knows how to cook, knows how to clean, stays at home, she's well kept, she's looked after, she knows how to work a room. Like she's like a handbag for him. When he goes to work meetings, she can work the room. That kind of vibe. They don't want a woman who is business minded or has her own business and runs her own business and like is too busy focused on her own stuff. Right. So I got what I kind of got that, because I guess when you look,
but his delivery was really bad. He
no,
literally
100%.
put her down.
He did, and it was
he put her down. But generally, what she brought to the table, I don't think the kind of guy that she wants cares about the table.
Yeah,
a rich guy doesn't care. Someone that's balling out of control doesn't care if your table is like quite low, so far as they're attracted to you and they can bring you to a certain level.
Yeah.
So Gloria, what else does she need to qualify for this guy?
For this guy, it's not up to him. She just needs to find someone that likes her in it. But this guy just wrote her off completely.
So hold on. So I haven't seen.
It's not down to him.
I haven't seen the whole video yet.
Yeah.
But what was her main issue? If she's bringing XYZ to the table, she's bringing a lot to the table. What is her gripe then? Is that she can't find the man because what?
He's
well,
saying
she wants a top tier guy.
Say that. Sorry, Audrey. Say that again.
her thing was that she wants a top tier guy, basically a high quality man. That's how they describe these guys.
Yeah.
And then this Kevin guy, whatever his name was basically telling her like, you don't meet. So cold, but he was like, you don't meet the requirements that these men want. Yeah, basically.
And it was based on her appearance. To be fair, it was based more on that because he was saying stuff like, what do you rate yourself out of 10 and you can't use 7?
Yeah,
and so she was like, I'm a 5 when I wake up, but when I get myself together, I'm a 6. And he was like, so basically you're average at best.
She didn't believe she was a 6. Come on. No one thinks they're a bloody 6.
I agree.
Wait, no one believes they're a 6. What do you mean? There's people that are 6.
No, she doesn't believe she's a 6.
She did not believe she was a 6.
All right, hold on. Girls in the room, yeah?
She did.
Where would you guys rate her out of 10 then?
6.
No comment.
Okay.
Audrey.
No comment means okay, cool. Jesus. Let's not all pretend, that looks are not important. Please, let's not act like okay, cool. You can have the money, the career, great family setup, whatever.
Yusuff, I'm not disagreeing with you, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
I know it is.
Exactly.
No.
Click.
I understand that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but in this woman's case, Audrey just said no comment, which means she might be clappers, What I'm saying...
No. It means no comment.
Was it Gloria?
Gloria said no comment.
Oh, wait, Gloria, was you the one that said that? No, it was Audrey.
Audrey said no comment.
We both said it.
All right, no comment means what?
Oh.
So what does no comment mean? Because guys, I'm not gonna lie.
Doesn't worth it.
I'm taking your no comment to mean that you don't believe that you either feel like.
Okay, G. My no comment means that if I was a man, which I'm not, she's not particularly my type.
There you go.
Maybe someone else's type.
Of course. Hold on. Of course, she's someone's type, but
that's not what we asked.
Wait. Hear me out. Gloria, your statement to me means that universally, she isn't considered beautiful or pretty.
My taste isn't everyone's taste.
No, but Gloria,
of course, your taste is not going to be everyone's taste, and neither is anybody's. Like,
listen, guys.
That's why my opinion doesn't matter.
Listen, there's certain girls you can put. Wait, hear me out. There's certain girls you can put in front of 200 men, and they're all going to say she's attractive. I'm attracted to her. There's certain girls you put in front of a guy, and they're all going to say unanimously that they're not attracted to her.
You can take Beyonce to a part of Africa, and they're going to say she's ugly.
Oh, get out of here, Gloria.
Move to the audience, Gloria. Okay, Gloria, I'm moving you to the audience because you are Gloria. What we're not going to do is divert and shapeshift, bruv, because we're not
talking
doing
about Beyonce, you're fucking
I'm
Mozambique.
not lying. They showed a picture of Beyonce in a certain village in Africa. They said she was ugly.
That's a Mozambique, you know.
Okay, but Gloria, universally, you and I both know that universally Beyonce is not seen as someone that's ugly. So that's a reach. Exactly. So it's a reach.
So this woman on this show.
I was trying.
Of course you were trying.
Okay, is this okay?
Beyonce's ugly.
This question is for Gina, So this woman on the show, if I put her in front of 500 men, in your opinion, what percentage of the men are going to say, you know what, I'm attracted to her?
her saying that she was a 6, I didn't disagree with that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
that's a 2-1, you know. Got to deep it like that. It's a 2-1. Strong one.
Is Burna Boy top 10?
Is Burna Boy top 10?
Facially.
Would he classify as a
girls?
What, a high
Brent's asking, is Burna Boy top tier?
Facially,
he's got
he is.
Because he's got money
and fame.
Would you classify it as top tier?
Yeah, because
he's got sex appeal. That's different.
I don't even think he's got that for me.
I don't see it.
No.
So that
but it is. According to the real definition of top tier, according to some YouTubers that I follow, top tier is a guy that is wealthy. Yeah. That's subjective, but a guy that earns a decent salary, decent living, with no children, that isn't a dusty, basically.
Isn't a what?
So he's top tier. So then he's top tier then.
Isn't a
dusty? So that's what they consider to be top tier. Basically, your salary and whether or not you have children, and whether or not you have a divorce I'm due about.
Okay.
So then Burna Boy's top tier then.
No, he's not. He looks
by
dusty.
those standards. I guess
it's not based on looks though, right? So they're just talking about
really.
like
if we're being honest, when it comes to men and women, I think women are looking more at a man
and security,
a man's pockets and how he carries himself, the security
as opposed
he gives
to
a woman.
And that's the thing. So I get why. Do you know what it is? From what I took from that guy, obviously his delivery is wrong, but from what I took, he was basically saying, look, the guys that you want generally go for 8, 9s, and 10s in the face or like in physical appearance. Forget what they bring to the table and all that kind of stuff. It's based on what they look like. So they don't care about how much you earn or whether you've got your stuff together and you know, if you've got kids, all that kind of stuff is irrelevant for them. So I think also she definitely was gaslit to say what she felt she was, but it's like do you know where I found it uncomfortable when the guy kept saying oh, how much do you weigh?
What?
He asked like how much how much do you weigh or what dress size are you?
Yeah.
And then she was just like, oh, my face is a 6 but my body, and he was just like, I'm not talking about your body, like.
But hold on, but what was her body though?
We didn't see, but
why do you care, Yusuff?
Why do I care?
Yeah.
Because I was going to make a point. All right.
Who saw it?
Sid,
what was that point?
Sid, hold on.
I saw it.
How could you see her body?
Wait.
Down?
Sid, what was her body?
It's back there.
Do you want me to be politically correct?
No. Just be honest.
Okay, cool. It didn't worth it still.
Wow.
It didn't worth it. It didn't worth
guys,
it.
I'm not in this convo anymore because it's not.
No. For the comments she made, you would expect. But it's not a good slim, but it's not back there in any capacity. Slim, decent build, but nothing special.
Yeah, but the thing
Excuse me to say.
Yeah, but it don't have to be back there for her to have a decent body though.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. A decent build. Yeah, it's decent. And not
Can I ask a
spectacular.
question?
Yeah, go on.
Not fall in a trap, please.
So let's say it sounds like this because I haven't seen this video. It sounds like the woman isn't usually her type's type. So if she now goes for somebody else that goes against what her type is that her settling?
I would. I think so. I think. Well,
you need to watch. Be on it.
That's her dealing with the cards it was dealt with.
No, but the thing is, if someone sets.
Oh, Ed's in the group.
Oh, is Ed in the group? Yeah. If someone has a certain criteria that they go for, like, this is my type, and these are the attributes that I like. If they settle with someone who hasn't got those attributes because they've tried to get their type and they haven't got their type, and they've just, you know what, I've tried, it's not working, and now let me go for this. That is settling, no?
So you're saying that she was delusional from day one?
Why are you bringing?
No one said she was delusional. So are you saying that she was punching above her weight?
No, I said if someone
conditioned to believe that
whoever's making that noise, please turn your whatever off, man. Hello.
Ed, your background's really noisy.
Ed, your background.
Sorry.
Kick the guy.
Me. Jesus. What I'm saying is, if someone settles down with someone who doesn't match the criteria that they set out to get, first and foremost, is that settling?
I think so.
Yes.
No.
Do you know what? Okay, guys, let me give you an example, yeah? Let me give you an example, because we spoke about this on the last live show, yeah? If I say I don't want a guy with kids, yeah? And then later on down the line, I meet a guy and, you know, I like him, but he's got kids, and kids used to be like a deal breaker for me. But I guess as I've got older, I'm realizing that the age that I'm at, it's going to be unlikely for me to find a guy that doesn't have kids, and I get with him. I'd see that as partly settling because realistically, it's not what I want.
Yes,
I don't see that as settling.
1,000%. No, but you do want him though. Your preferences just changed as you got older, no?
It's not that your preference changed. It's just that you made concessions, so you're willing to accept something you weren't willing to accept before.
Right.
Why does someone take such a deep breath?
Yusuff, what's wrong?
You guys carry on talking, please.
But yeah.
No, but I feel like if you're like, say, in the example that you described, like if you
exactly,
like,
you're an idiot, bro.
25. If you had that preference at 25, it was reasonable. But if you're 40 plus and you're still having that preference, it sounds a bit unreasonable. So obviously, you're gonna make that concession because it's the smart thing to do now.
I said cut your cut according to your size.
Cut your coat according to your size.
And
Can I ask
also,
everyone a question?
can I just say,
is there anything wrong with being average?
No.
Of course not. No, of
So
course
why-
not.
Absolutely not.
So why-
Absolutely not. Embrace
What
it.
is average? What is
Then
average?
why was
People are
it so
average,
offensive?
Okay, guys,
people are
one at a time, guys.
And why was it so offensive? Like, why did she find him saying, okay, you're a 6 so offensive? And why did him say other women also find it offensive that he said that she was average?
I think for me, I think it was his delivery and his tone. It was very harsh.
He was very harsh,
Like you're
though.
like Miss, you're average at best.
You know what? I think she handled it well
she didn't
because
think she was.
I wouldn't have been able to allow a man to tell me that he said you're average at best, and he kept saying, "Oh, don't make me say it. Don't make me say it." Are you mad? And you think I'm gonna say that?
She said that herself. He didn't say that to her.
But remember, guys, he's literally said, yeah, rate yourself out of 10. You can't pick 7. So instantly, it's like you've put a cap. You can't say anything 7 above. That's how I saw it.
She could have said
10.
That was a setup. No,
definitely a setup.
It was a setup because if she said anything above 6, he was basically waiting to castrate her. Like that's what he was waiting to do.
Yeah.
So she played it safe by making 6.
But
when he was still going in.
But when Yusuff asked everyone in the group,
what you
when
think
he
she
asked
is,
Gloria, and none of the women said that she was above the 6.
You said no comment.
I said no comment.
Nah, Mira.
Yeah, but what does no comment mean? To me, no comment
would have said
means
if she was above a 6.
that she's not levels. That's what no comment means to me. Because if
No,
you
I actually think she's pretty. I'm being silly. I actually thought she was alright.
Yeah, so did I.
It was above a 7.
That's all right.
The thing is, there's nothing
But
wrong.
one thing everyone's ignoring, she actually asked. She asked for advice, and yes, it was harsh because it wasn't laced with any sensitivity. But clearly, she's had that problem. She's had that problem for a while. So she's gone to ask a guy that she thinks is in her market, why she's having that problem. And yes, she should have handled it better. But she's probably had people give her advice and has ignored it beforehand. And it's just, and that instant is very harsh. And the thing is, he's harsh with everybody. Man and women. When he said about the guy
was saying, how big is your dick?
Yeah.
One. Absolute rattler.
What's that? What happened?
So there's another clip of him talking to a guy, and the guy's like, he's 30 years old and he wants to know how to kind of, I guess, better navigate around women.
Yeah.
And then he was just like, okay, so how old are you? He's like, I'm 30. He's like, what do you do with yourself? And he was like, oh, I'm like, I guess he was kind of finding his feet.
Yeah.
So he had like a business I think he was working on, but there was nothing concrete. And then instantly he was like, for a guy in your 30s, you should know what you want by now. Like, you shouldn't be where you are. Then he's like, okay, cool. How much do you weigh? How many pounds are you?
Why do you keep asking people their weight?
And then he was like, he said whatever he said. He was like, so you're overweight. And then the guy was like, do you go to the gym? And the guy was like, yeah. He goes, do you go to the gym? The guy was like, oh, I do some stretches and stuff. That finished me. He literally said, I do stretches and stuff. And he goes, he was like, you don't go to the gym. He was like, for your height and your weight, like, you don't go to the gym. He was like, basically, you need to work on yourself, be a lot more motivated in what you actually want to do and stuff before you even start considering dating other people, or like, what can you bring to the table? Most women want security.
Yeah.
And at the minute, you don't sound secure in yourself. You're not working on yourself. So go and focus on doing that. Oh yeah, and he asked, do you have a big dick? And the guy was bare stuttering. He was like, how big's your dick? He was like, it's I think it's like, he goes, do you have a big dick? If you had a big dick, you would know. Do you have a big dick? So he was like, you're 30, you don't know what you want to do with your life, you're overweight and you don't have a big dick. What are you bringing to the table?
Wow.
I said,
you can't even bring dick.
And he said you only make $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
He said?
Yeah. I said, hey.
So are these people going on the show, are they oblivious to the reasons why they're single or the reasons why they can't find their partner? Because like the reasons he's giving this guy, they should be pretty obvious to him.
But I think it's one of those things where, sometimes you're in denial and you always want, like, it's easy. When you know things, but hearing it from somebody else, like, maybe makes it hit home a bit more.
All right, cool. This is a question for the room, yeah?
Self-sabotage.
Those who are single in the room, yeah? And just to say you've had a hard time finding a partner, are you ever honest with yourself to say, you know what? These are the factors to why I'm single. Like, these are the issues. Or do you kind of like I don't know, blame other people or blame circumstances? Or are you honest with yourself to say, you know what?
You have to be accountable. Come on.
No, I'm asking. So everyone here is accountable.
I'm accountable.
Yep.
You're-
Yeah,
but
I like
that.
Hold on. What?
That's what I heard.
All right, and
Guys, one at a time, please.
one at a time here. And is anyone doing anything to change? Like, are you actively trying to change, or are you just still?
I've asked.
Sorry.
What if there's nothing to change?
Jeez.
Yeah, but
goodness gracious.
No, the thing is,
I think it depends. It depends on the individual. Like, it depends on the people that you're dealing with. Like, you know, you might have like not been compatible with the last person you're with, but then the new person you're with, like how you are, might be like better for them, basically. So it just depends.
Yeah.
Wait, can I ask the room something as well?
Yeah, go on.
You know, like obviously the trending thing is 6 foot plus, 6-figure nigga, right? Like when women are, all right, it's 2 parts, yeah. Does that mean that the only guys that you're having sex with are 6 foot plus and on 6 figures? And the second thing is, does that mean that you're like only hanging around places where those guys frequent?
Ladies, speak up.
You know what? I think that's like a good question. But I think you have to kind of like think about, like, I feel like relationships are the same thing as everything else. Like, do you know, like cars? You can want.
You stop
like,
eating crisps while talking, please?
Hold on.
I'm not eating crisps.
One of your backgrounds
So aggressive.
is Higgy.
Everyone else mute.
Okay, so sorry. It says Miss T. You were talking. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying, I think like relationships are kind of like the same thing as cars. So basically, you know, like a car, you can want like a G-Wagon, you can want like a Ferrari, whatever it is. And you have to have like certain things that you want, but you don't always start at the top. So like, I feel like what he's saying is a really good question. If you want a 6-figure nigga, are you hanging around in places where you can get 6-figure niggas, or are you hanging around with 4-figure guys? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then it's like you kind of, I feel like a lot of people now, where people going wrong, you're dating 4-figure niggas and expecting them to become
6-figure.
You know what I mean?
Because us women, we love a potential.
This conversation.
Exactly.
But then
this conversation's bad.
No, I'm just trying to figure it out because, like, the way
Do you know what?
it sounds like.
No,
it sounds like girls aren't giving it up to like guys under 6 foot.
No,
or under 6 figures,
do you know what I think? Yeah, I think it's like she said, you want a G-Wagon, but these times you're driving a smart car. But the aim is to get to the point of being able to drive the G-Wagon. So that's like the ideal guy. But I don't think it means that any guy you meet who doesn't fit that requirement, you're completely writing off. I don't know.
So does that mean that you're always
Of course not.
settled,
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
until?
So it's cat.
Doesn't that mean that you're always settling in every interaction until
Not
you actually?
necessarily. When it came, sorry, the lady that made the comment before about the 6 figures, but you're going for a guy with 4 figures. When it comes to money, you have to give a guy a bit of room, because I don't know, I've read it somewhere before, but the average age a person becomes a millionaire is like in their 50s or 60s.
Yeah.
So what are you going to wait
Still got
till
time, yeah.
Exactly. and this is the thing. When it comes to the figure thing, you have to start looking at, yes, we do have to look at potential, unfortunately, when it comes to the money thing, because not everyone's going to reach that 6-figure as early as you think they're going to.
Feel it for you.
Or at all.
Oh my God.
Or at all.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, you,
Yeah.
big man,
So
you.
you have to look at the job
How
they're
old are you?
doing. Yeah, go on.
Yo, big man, there's 300 people in this room, big man.
Talking. I'll make him wait.
Hold on.
I'll make him wait. I'm black woman talking.
Man's gonna draw me out in front of 300 plus people. You need to reduce it.
Running no chase.
Come on, Ed. Where can you go?
Hold on. Why are you asking my age, big man?
No, because obviously, like, people turn millionaires at what, 50? So
Oh, that's Fred.
Oh.
Guys, all I'm going to say to the
Fred,
guys
fuck
in
you,
the
Fred.
room, don't let no woman put you down. You still got time, but try and make it a bit earlier, yeah?
I hear that.
Jesus.
I hear that.
I hate you,
But you know what? One thing at the end of the day,
I will be a
life
millionaire in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Women
Amen. Inshallah.
Okay, hold on.
Someone was speaking.
Yeah, sorry, say that again.
I was just saying, like, at the end of the day, like attracts like. So as a woman, to be expecting something of that standard, you have to kind of be
bring
at
something to the
standard
table.
to expect that as well. Yeah, like.
No, I disagree.
So hold on.
I disagree.
How?
Wait, can I ask a question?
Why do you disagree? Why do you disagree?
Go on.
Who? Someone disagreed with somebody.
Sorry.
Who disagreed? Why?
Gloria disagreed.
No, I disagreed.
Why?
Because like I said before, guys with money don't normally care about all that stuff.
Yep.
Amen.
Okay, but how are you going to get into environments where you're surrounding yourself with men of a particular caliber in the first place?
I'm telling you now, there are a lot of women that don't bring much to the table. They're just bringing their figure eight.
But it
is.
Glory, who sent you?
The game isn't fair, but it is what it is.
No, she's not lying. She's not lying. I don't need a full not lying. Yo, Yusuff not lying.
One at a time.
Okay, guys. Okay, hold on.
Glory, you've emboldened the men.
I agree. I hear what you're saying, G, and I agree. Someone else was saying something else, though.
No, I was saying she's not lying.
Yeah.
I agree with her.
That's it. There are women that are doing courses every week. They are busting their brain.
Fam, get out the gym, man.
If you're the gym, take him off the thing.
I'm putting you into the audience because your gym background is jarring me, bruv.
Go on.
Sorry.
But that same man that's going to be after the figure eight will surely just find and replace another figure eight for another figure eight.
Not necessarily, though. Wait, what do you mean? Based on the fact that all she does is bring her figure eight and nothing else to the table?
Yeah.
No, but that's you assuming that a figure eight can't bring more than the figure eight to the table. But I'm just saying,
it's under that assumption.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what? I think this is a really good point, but I'm just wondering, do you not think in those kind of circles, like a figure eight is something that is really important? Do you know how, like, you're saying you want a figure eight, like a six-figure guy, because that's the benchmark for your people, but then those people, are they not kind of like in the kind of circles where having, like, I don't want to say trophy wife, but like a trophy wife
is important.
No, you guys have a misconception.
I feel like you're bringing something that's necessary to the table. You know what I mean? Like men having that kind of like saying, "That's you." Yeah, that's me. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Kevin, what would you say?
Yeah, makes sense. I agree.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that there's like, and I hate to say it, but like there's guys that are working 9 to 5 that are making real money. You know, like and they're normal people, like they go pub and everything. Like you're not gonna see. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be just because they're making over 6 figures. Yeah, doesn't mean that their life is dramatically different to yours. And assuming that, you know, it's the kind of guy that's gonna want like a trophy wife with like tits done, bum, face done, all of that stuff. I feel like that's just a media thing because obviously I work.
Yeah, I agree.
So I know how they are, like especially the black guys that are making real money. Like their wives are not like, do you know what I'm saying?
Their wives are white.
No, they're not white.
Well, damn.
They're not all white.
If you can't go to Bella Noche's, where the hell can you go?
Sorry, I didn't have to go there, but it's true.
I'm a financial advisor. I work with some like black men that make real money, investment bankers, people that work in like mainly finance, innit? And these guys are on like not just like 100k, like 200, 300k, like. And I always ask them how they met their wives, and it's usually they've just been with the same woman for
time.
uni.
Okay, guys. Okay, quick. On that point, yeah. So when you watch the Kevin Samuels is the thing that I was talking about, yeah. He also says basically when he's talking to the woman, he was like high value guys, go for trophy wives. And he said if you see a high value guy with a woman who's not a trophy wife, it's because she's been there before he became a high value guy. So she's the woman that's been there from the beginning, from when he started hustling, whatever. But if you're a high value guy who's made it and you're single, you're not gonna go for an average female or average looking female. You're gonna go for the trophy.
And this is why so many women wait for potential.
No, but I feel like the trophy thing, like someone said that like black guys in the UK and that once they start making money, they go for like, white women. But I think the misconception there is that some of these black guys, like when they were growing up, they went to private school, innit? So they're surrounded by all white people. Like a lot of these black guys that are making money as well. Like obviously some of them are from like estates and stuff like that. They managed to work their way up, get a good education, etc. But if you're someone that came from privilege and you're living like in Croydon in a big house or whatever, and you went to a private school and that, you're surrounded by white women all the time. And majority, sometimes like the only black, just because it's you and one other black girl in your school, you kind of like don't want to just get with her because everyone will be onto you like, rah, like the only 2 black people in the school are dating sort of thing. So, you know, I've seen different experiences. Like one of my close friends, he went to a private school, and I asked him because like when I see pictures that he posted on Instagram, him and his brother, they're always with white girls. I'm like, bruv, like what's wrong? Like obviously I'm not from that environment, so I'm like, bruv, like what's wrong with you? And he's like, that's how he explained it to me. So that's the reason why I say like when you girls are talking about these general guys, like, are you actually speaking to them or are you going off what you're seeing? Like, because we know that, I know for a fact if I go to Chicago, I'm not going to be expecting to get shot at as soon as I land at the airport. But if that's all I'm seeing, I'm just going to assume that, right?
I hear you.
Do you know what I'm saying? So like, don't let that sort of like outside view warp what you think this person looks like. A 6-figure guy isn't a guy that's going to be wearing flipping designer everywhere and cashing out on you, etc. Like, because if you've made over 6 figures, you already know that it's not like it's hard to explain, but it's not like what you guys think. It's
I get
not
you
dramatic.
though. Yeah.
Women, he's trying to twang you.
Different to what you guys
He's
think.
trying to twang you.
How are you trying to twang them?
No, I hear what you're saying
No,
though.
he's making sense though.
You're making sense.
He's making sense. No, Brent?
I don't think that the women that say those black guys who are normally entertainers after white girls, I don't think a lot of them are actually private school.
No. Hold on. The guys that Kevin was talking about are a very specific niche set of guys. Guys who
grew up in Croydon?
Meant to be Croydon, but they have, I don't know, a middle class background, went to private school, maybe lived in fucking Sussex or whatever. Yeah. That's a particular niche group of guys. Yeah. Entertainers now, that's a whole different...
Yeah, but that's those are ones that are more visible, no?
Yeah, of course.
All right, and that's why the whole trope comes about, because that's what they're seeing day in, day out.
Yeah, but even the ones they see on the media, that's still the minority, you know?
Yeah, I hear that.
Like, the whole notion that when a black man becomes famous and rich, he dates a white woman, that's a false narrative, one, and it's the minority.
Yeah, it's just the visible ones.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, the visible ones.
Listen, there's about 22 plus players on a squad, yeah, and the 2 players you've seen online with a white girlfriend, they're dating white guys. What about the other players? You ain't seen their wives? Am I lying?
Does this annoy you a bit? It seems like it annoys you a bit.
Why you say that? No, it doesn't annoy me, but you know it is. The whole narrative, and this is a deeper narrative, the narrative that black men in general don't care or like black women, that annoys me because I don't think it's true.
I love the average ones. I love the ugly ones. I love the beautiful ones.
Oh, Brent, shut
up. Is that what you're going to say? You love them all.
Don't say something and say, is that what you're going to say? If you want to say it, say it yourself.
I love them all.
Exactly.
I love them all.
So, I don't know, my Vim is...
I just have a quick question, sorry.
Yeah.
So do men actually care about what women bring to the table, or do they not at all?
I care.
Bring to the table in what regard?
I care.
You mean in terms of what? Finance? What?
I would choose that
finance,
woman.
career.
I think with men, when men are looking for partners and we're looking at our criteria and what we want in a woman, I don't think men necessarily think about what his wife or what his girlfriend is going to do for a career or how much money she earns or maybe sometimes her ambition. I don't think that's not on...
It matters to me.
No, hear me out. That's not on the forefront of men's mind most of the time. Those things matter, and that's what we'll get to later. But initially, I'm not thinking about, okay, I meet a girl straight away. Okay, what's your job? How much do you earn? Have you got debt? Where do you live? Have you got a car? Like, we don't think about these things. We're more interested in who you are as a person. Whereas women, they care about who you are as a person as well. But on the forefront as well, it's more so, okay, cool, how much do you earn? Security,
because
job
women
security.
care more about security though.
Yeah, I know, and that's my point. So men don't necessarily care about those things straight away.
So what are guys looking at?
What are guys looking at? I think guys are looking at character traits. Like, characteristics of.
Be very honest. Be very honest.
I am.
Apart from character traits, what else are you looking at?
Looks as well. Looks as well, Gloria.
Are you forgetting the conversation we had though?
Okay.
When everyone was like, and I was like, oh, she's got a good heart, and you were telling me, oh, but I'm not gonna be like, from looking at you, you've got a good heart. You think I care? It was on the. It was on
no,
the
but okay, look. Obviously, look.
But
hold on.
Yo, Yusuff, I feel like you need to add context.
In terms of what?
In the sense that when you meet a girl, if you're someone who's actively looking for a relationship, then a lot of things are going to matter. If you're not looking for a relationship and you just want to sleep with her, then obviously the other things don't matter. Whereas
No. I ain't saying
wait.
This is it.
What I'm saying is, whereas some women are out there looking for a relationship, which is why they're asking you that from the jump, or they want to know from the jump. Because in my head, I'm listening to the conversation, and I'm like, how do you girls even know a guy's earning 6 figures? Like, if you just look at him, how do you know?
Yeah, that's what I was
How do you know?
No, the thing is, I'm not saying that men don't care. I'm not saying men don't care.
I'm not saying
at all.
That. I'm saying it depends on what you're looking for. If you're just looking to have fun, why would you ask those questions? You don't care where she works.
Yeah.
You don't care. But if you're someone who's looking to build with someone, of course you're going to ask those questions.
Simple things like credit. Like, you're gonna
ask
a girl that her credit is just rubbish. Your credit is on 999.
No,
but the thing is,
hold on. Hear me out.
But these are little things that you might want to consider.
No, I'm saying if a man's looking to get into a relationship, I'm not saying those things are not important to him or he's not going to ask it eventually. What I'm saying is, first and foremost, those are not the things on our mind straight away. Whereas women,
we're talking about initially.
Yeah. Initially, for a man, I don't believe he's initially thinking about her job, how much she earns, her credit. Initially. Once it gets deep into it, then cool, those things are going to have to come up. But for women, I think initially, them questions are on their tongue already.
Is it because it's from your point of view as a provider? You will handle all that other stuff, so it's kind of not really priority?
I guess, well, to be fair,
so.
Yes, in a certain way, yes, because obviously, if we're going to go into gender roles and standards and stuff like that, as a man, it depends on obviously you as an individual, but as a man, you believe or may believe that you're going to be the sole provider, you're going to be the financer, you're going to take care of the bills, so you're not necessarily thinking about the money with her because you've got that already. That's your intention, is to be the financial, to be the provider financially. So that might not be, but of course, it's important eventually, like, and I'm sure most men want a woman who earns a decent amount of money, has a good job, she's ambitious,
Loves one of the two gods.
Loves what?
Bruv. Can I just say something?
But what I'm saying is, initially, I don't believe men are going in with those questions initially. That's my point.
What was you gonna say?
It's sweet when it happens though, because one of my clients, for example, and I'll just say allegedly as well, just to be on the safe side, he told me that he's looking to buy a house. So obviously, I know exactly how much this guy makes in it. Like, he said to me he's gonna buy a 1.1 mil house in Shepherd's Bush, and I'm like, all right, cool. Like, you've told me everything that you've got, like, so how are you planning on funding this? He tells me, that his girlfriend is paying for half of it in cash with her money, and he's agreeing to pay the rest of the mortgage. And I'm like, fam, you found yourself a sweet one, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? So at the same time, like, the way we have these conversations, it's like, yeah, do you know what I'm saying? It makes sense and everything. Like, if you believe in your source and you actually got it, like, you're not really looking for that. But at the same time, you don't want this. It's a nice feeling to know that you don't have to do it as well. Like, you've got a partner in crime, sort of thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that basically, like, so he's not having to fork out everything.
Of course.
Kevin, I agree with you. When I made the point earlier before, I was referring to guys that already are millionaires in regards to when the woman was seeking for a guy that's like already up there. So if there's a guy that has mills on him, he's not going to particularly care if you're not even earning in the first place.
Yeah, but let's talk about 100,000s though, like, because obviously mills.
Yeah, 100,000 is a bit different because that's not life-changing money.
Yeah.
So to build with someone, it would be very helpful if you've got someone that's coming with something as well.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. The thing is, unless you're a millionaire or multi-millionaire, whatever, you're gonna need your woman to contribute to the table, innit? So if you're, I don't know, give me an example of like an average wage, or like a slightly above average wage.
50K.
50K. All right. So if you're a man who earns 50K, then I believe the amount of money your wife earns is important, because she's going to have to contribute something to your household, no?
Yeah.
If you're...
But why? What if you can live happily off that, the whole family,
could live off that 50k, because if you think about it, average people like a what are they called? Like a sky technician, one of those people who come and...
What, in Scotland?
Jesus Christ.
No, come and put the sky in your house.
Yeah.
They earn less than 30 grand.
Yeah, but the thing is...
What I'm saying is, so if you have two people who earn 25, 30 grand each, they bring home 60k a year. They're managing on that. So you can manage on one person 60k.
Okay, cool. Hold on, cool. But are you saying that because you don't want to work?
No.
Yeah.
No,
but why would you come into a situation thinking, you know what, if my man earns 50k a year, then that's enough. I'm not going to work. Why?
I'm not saying it. Like, I'm not saying me. I'm playing devil's advocate.
Okay.
I'm saying that if somebody wants to live in a household whereby the man's making money and you know he's earning 50 grand, what's wrong with that? Like, there's no problem with that.
No, look, listen.
Yeah, but it depends on.
Listen. Like, go on.
Can I just say? Can I just jump in quickly?
Go on.
I think it depends, because sometimes your standards change. So even though he's earning 50 grand, he might want to do more. Whereas if you're splitting it between two people, you probably won't be able to do half the things that the person earning 50 grand will want to do. If that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Can I just add, even if I'm a millionaire, my girl has to still work and make her own money. Whether it's as much as mine or not, she still has to do something. I don't understand this whole, he's rich, so I can just chill. No.
Honestly.
You got to get your own. I can help.
Your mentality will change towards that.
Yeah, because you're not, so what, you're just a bum at home? Or just enjoying my money? No, you still got to be doing something.
But also, there's a lot of men out there that want just a housewife to just look after.
I think it depends on what she's doing. If she's at home, you know, taking care of the kids, that's different. If she's at home just doing nothing, like just living off your money, that's a completely different story. Yeah. Most men don't want a woman who's just going to live off their money. But if you're at home...
A lot of men want housewives.
But how many women is there really out there that are just trying to sit at home?
I think it also depends on the woman, though.
Sorry.
Go on.
Yeah, I want to sit home and do nothing, to be honest.
Yeah, but
Gina and Susie.
Oh yeah, I was saying it depends on the woman, because someone like me, I couldn't sit at home and be a housewife. Like, it would drive me mad. So I can't imagine being at home and not doing nothing. Like, I'd still probably be working on my businesses on the side or like whatever. But I can't imagine that. And also, I guess for me, it's about having my own security, because I don't know how many of you have watched Dirty John, the Betty Broderick story. Like, that for me, when I watched that, was a prime example of how and why you should kind of have your own, just in case shit hits the fan. Obviously, God forbid it does, but in that moment, I don't want to be left in a situation where I've got nothing to show for myself, and the life that I've been living has been based off you. So if we are splitting or separating, my life now has to drastically change, or I'm scrambling because I don't know how I'm going to be able to like manage. Do you get what I mean? So for me personally, I'd want to, even if I was married to a millionaire, I'd still want to be earning my own money.
100%. You need to have money back.
Amen.
I'll definitely still be spending yours though, but
that's fine. That's fine.
That's fair though. That's fair.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And also to add to that, you want to be a good example. Well, me, sorry, I can't talk for no one. I just realised. You know, I'd want to be a good example for the children, because I wouldn't just want to be sitting there, you know, living off my partner and not setting that seed that you need to work to make something of yourself, especially for the girl children as well.
Yeah.
Can I just say that set an example for your kids by being there constantly for them, picking them up from school, taking them wherever they want, showing them all the love and affection, cooking, doing everything it is that is required to run a household. You don't think that's a good example for your kids, either tutoring them after school or that kind of stuff?
And that's the thing. Exactly. I think it's about balance. I think it's about balance, because like, I'm pretty sure we've all seen examples growing up of where like our parents have not everyone, but, or you may know people, but like your parents haven't been focused on raising you because they're focused on providing for you. And by doing that, they're missing out on your life and watching you grow, or even like bonding with you and having a relationship.
Absolutely,
so for me, the ideal would be to be in a position where I'm able to be a wife and a mother and be very good at that, but also run my business or whatever it is I'm doing on the side. Because I feel like with family, that's a priority for me. So I want that to always come first.
Especially when they're younger.
Also, can I say, there is like examples where people have
put themselves in a position where they believe that someone's going to take care of them. And in life, things change. I can give you an example where allegedly someone's met a guy, and they're from here, and he's in America. So they met him, everything's going swimmingly, etc. And she's fallen pregnant. They've gotten married. They've got married. He's then said, okay, you can come over to where I live. I'm going to look after you, etc. She had a good job. She's gone over there, and once she's had the baby, he's now shown her his actual lifestyle. Where his lifestyle, he likes to go out for the whole weekend. He wants to introduce another woman. But unfortunately for her, because she's left her position in the UK, she's now stuck in America and almost having to accept that he's still paying the bills, providing for the children, but with the fact, and his words verbatim were, well, I pay for everything, you're going to have to accept this other woman. So in some cases, people need to look at the fact that people change sometimes when they go past a threshold, etc.
That's just disrespectful.
It's very disrespectful, but
crazy.
But she's now stuck.
I think also to add to that is that there's a lot of women as well that even I know. There's such thing as financial manipulation as well, where like a woman is with a guy, he's providing everything, and then he then believes that he can do whatever he wants because at the end of the day he controls the purse, right? At the end of the day, and there's a lot of women that are still in relationships with guys who are manipulating them, or even like emotionally, physically, but they still stay there because they don't have any of their own.
So because of the money.
Exactly. Because of the money and the stability.
The richer you are, the more you're allowed to get away with. Like, there's no joke with that.
This is what I'm saying. So she's earning her own or earning just the same amount.
This is it. She's gonna.
She'll cut out.
She
won't,
No. Because
cut out.
Also think about it, right? A lot of the time, the reason why in those scenarios people find it hard to leave is the lack of security. So I agree with you, Taison, because if for example, like if I'm in that situation and my guy's cheating on me, etc., and I'm a mom and I've got kids and I'm a housewife, I'm gonna be less inclined to leave straight away or with full confidence because I don't know where my next meal's gonna come from, or I don't know how I'm gonna be able to provide for these kids. And if you go through a messy divorce and the guy's a cunt and leaves you with nothing, then what? So in your head, you might see it as, you know what, I'm just gonna have to take this L because although it's bad, it probably could be worse. Whereas if you have your own money or you have more security and you're able to kind of have a plan B, you're less likely going to be like emotionally blackmailed, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then
I
agree. I think one thing that we're discounting is the lifestyle change as well, though. Like,
of course.
That's also, do you know what I'm saying? You could be making like 30, 40K on the side, but if you've gone from, living in a big mansion to living in basically like a 1-bedroom apartment, like there's still a fear going to be there.
100%. But at least you'd be but remember, at least you'd be able to afford a 1-bed apartment. What if you have nothing? Then where are you going? To go move back in with your family? Like, definitely your lifestyle is going to change and you might have to downgrade, but...
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
For example, if like someone becomes a housewife, like if you're going to pay someone to do like the work that someone does as a housewife, it actually amounts to an actual salary. So do you think if you were going to agree like with your partner to become a housewife, you should give them like sort of not an allowance as such?
We spoke about this.
Yeah,
and
we spoke about this.
I feel like
it's a job.
Definitely.
No.
Do you know what? Basically,
what you mean?
I feel like it depends. I feel like if I have to quit my job, so let's say I have a job, I've got a career, or I've got a business.
Wait, can I quickly jump over with a question? Is it a case of you've decided to be a housewife?
No, he wants
or
me
he's
to be,
asked you to be a housewife.
Okay, if he wants me to be a housewife,
so he told you to quit your job and stay
why
at home.
though? Why does he want you to be a housewife?
Because he wants me to spend more time with the children, or he's like, babe, stay at home with the kids, raise the kids. I've got us. Like, you don't have to worry about it financially, whatever. And
hell no.
And he says to me, you know what? I want you to be a stay-at-home mom. Like, I want you to be there when I get home. I don't want you, like, do you know what I mean? I want you to be there with the kids.
Yeah.
Whatever his reasons are, but I've got a job, I've got a career, and he's telling me that I need to reduce that and be a housewife. You got to pay me, bro.
But the thing is,
there's no way I'm leaving my career and sacrificing that.
You're matching my salary.
Literally.
But the thing is it a bit weird?
100%.
Wait, hold on, wait, 1 second, sorry. Is it a bit weird for your husband to give you a monthly wage?
No, not at all.
Standing
order.
Or hear me out. Or can he give you access to a bank account and say just spend as you?
Same thing.
Yeah, like I'm not saying put like
a joint account.
Bruv,
Yeah, I think giving her access to a joint account or an account where she can spend money is better than giving her a monthly fee, a monthly wage.
I'm not asking you to say to me
man's gonna do the
PAYE and
nah. Talking about yo, where's my payslip? Like,
no, I'm not asking. But then even if you said to me, okay, cool, every month, I'm gonna drop you $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, whatever the amount is, and you just put it in my account every month. Like, babe, this is for whatever you need it for. Yeah. I've got no issues with that. But like I said, it's not a case of, you know what it is for me as well. I like having the freedom to go and come as I please with my money. Yeah. I don't want to every minute, babe, can I get money? I hate that asking stuff.
I get £20.
I can't like, babe, I need to buy this for the kids. Can I get it? I don't like that. That will annoy me. Whereas if I've got my own money and I've got my own wage and I need to get stuff, I'm going to go about my business.
No, it is. I think I've got an issue.
No, but it's not your own wage, is it?
I have an issue.
No, I mean, when I say...
with the word allowance.
No, when I'm saying I'm working...
You know what I mean? Allowance. It just sounds a bit like, I'm just...
You know what? I have... one of my close friends, they're both, like, her parents are Asian, they're Indian. Mm-hmm. Her mom's a stay-at-home mom, but she had a whole entire career before she became a stay-at-home mom. Mm-hmm. And for her to become a stay-at-home mom, basically the dad pays their mom a wage, and he's like, not even a wage, but every single month he sends her money. Yeah. Like, she has an allowance from her husband. And I think it makes a lot of sense because it addresses all the things that we were saying before. Do you get what I'm saying? So, like, do you know how you guys were saying it gives you the financial security? Like, if you're going to be a stay-at-home mom, you don't really have that financial security all the time. Like, being a joint account, yes, you can have access to the money and stuff, but it's not the same as having, like, your own money. Do you get what I mean? So if you're getting money put into your bank account every single month, then you still have money to leave if things go bad, or you still have money to spend, whatever. You don't have to explain yourself. Do you know what I mean?
I agree.
Sometimes I feel I
understand the kind of like the dynamic. I understand why that would be a thing.
Sometimes I feel like we sit down and like argue back and forth and all these hypothetical situations, but realistically, on average, the average Londoner is earning 24k. Yes, we all are aiming for higher, but let's be serious. If I'm earning 24k, I'm not, but if I was and my partner's earning 24k, clearly I have to input to the home. I think sometimes all this love and hip hop lifestyle is deluding a lot of people. Yes, we need to aim higher. Yes, we need to, get the bag. I'm all for that.
Amen, amen.
Let's also be realistic, If I'm earning 50k, he's earning 50k, I might not be down to do 50-50 because that's your roommate, but 40%, come on. I don't think it's that hard, you know what I mean? To say, you know what, let me contribute small. And to be honest, I also think that sometimes, as pick-me-ish as it might sound, I also think that sometimes when you're even open to things like that, your life is even more easier because he might even say, you know what, let's not even do the 40%, let's do 30% because, you got to do this, you got to do that, blah, 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 blah. Like, yes, we can all aim for higher, but let's be realistic. Some of us live in London. So you thinking that, your man's on 50k and you're on 30k and he needs to pay for everything, I think it's a bit deluded.
Oh yeah, not in that you wouldn't not pay in that situation.
Yeah,
you would not pay as well, especially when you have children as well, because of course, like people who have kids in this chat know that nursery is £1,000 a month minimum.
Nursery's rent, house rent, that's mortgage.
So you see what I'm saying? So yeah, of course, in that situation, you're gonna have to contribute something, and you would want to, right? You wouldn't want to have your family struggling.
But this is the thing, though. I don't even think we even were. I don't think we even said that or like were in that space. I don't. Hold on.
Nursery's £1,000 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, you pay per child. That's minimum, and that depends on
grandma.
Minimum.
What's that?
It depends on how many kids. If you've got more,
kids. Where is grandma? Man, talk about a grand a month.
What are you talking about? Bring your kid to school. What days? You know the one.
Allah. homeschooling.
The thing you've got to remember as well is that some couples, it's not financially viable for you to work while you've got kids that are nursery age.
Yeah.
So it's nearly like you're going to be at home. And plus, to be fair, if you're married, like there shouldn't even be, his wage is going into the bank. You should have a bank account where the money goes in, and then you give yourselves each the your own, what's it called? Your own allowances. So you decide between you, like who's going to have what, and then the rest is in the pot.
Sorry, do you mind elaborating on that, Ola?
Yeah.
So you saying that, for example, he earns 50k, you earn 30k, you both put your money in the current account, all the bills go out, and then you split the remainder?
Yeah, well, you decide. So let's say you say, right, we're going to both have £1,000 a month, right? So his money and your money both go into the joint account, and you guys only have the £1,000 a month, and everything else is just household, stuff for the kids, mortgage, whatever.
Do you know
what? Have you come across
that sounds
anyone
hard
that does
to me.
Sorry?
Say something.
I said I don't think I haven't come across anyone that does that. Like,
yeah,
I have.
many people.
I have.
It makes sense.
A lot of people do.
My sister does that.
no,
proper
but
married couples do that.
I think it's usually the other way around. It's like, all right, we have a joint account where we both put money in for like the bills, and then we have our own separate accounts.
Yeah, Kevin, I was gonna say that's more my ideal.
So,
you
do have your separate account, but the separate account, the money from your joint account goes into your separate accounts every month. So it's the same thing, except for you're not putting. Do you get what I mean? Like if he's earning
just the reverse.
50K, that's not going into his account. That's going into the joint account, and your 30K is going into the joint account, and then you're taking the agreed amount out into your private accounts.
But for me, that then puts the women back into the same position we spoke about in the beginning, that they would potentially be up for some kind of abuse, because what happens when he just leaves? Where's all your money in the joint account?
Takes the savings.
But don't forget, if you're married, you're not like he's not just going to leave and take the money, because you both have to sign off on the account, on the main account, and plus you should still be saving in your allowance account.
How are you going to do that?
That's a lie.
Realistically, realistically, you should really just be putting the money for the household in one account.
Yeah.
That's
for
what
bills
do.
for any extra like holidays, etc. That goes in there. Everyone's wage should go in their
own account,
joint account, and then after we can, because if I earn more and I want to treat you, I'm more than happy to do that. But I don't think it's realistic that you're gonna put all the money in the joint account and then split it back up to go back in my account. It doesn't really make sense.
But then you understand that that's how you're going to get into. That's how people, whoever's earning less, can get into trouble.
No, because if I would say, because I'm not with money, I'm not going to be spiteful towards you. You're my wife. But in logically, it doesn't mean that I'm saying I'm not going to be spiteful, but logically putting it all in one joint account and then putting it back out doesn't make sense to me, and probably a lot of people in this room. When you
I would agree.
Where you surely cover the bills in the house in one account, holiday, and then after move off.
I have a and also I think
each to their own.
Yeah, I think it's healthy for a certain level of independence for each person, right? So to that point, you both agree what needs to go in the joint account. That covers what you both jointly doing, but actually, you don't have sort of this surveillance on both of your money. So actually, I get paid in my account, you get paid in your account. The basics is done, and then you've both got your own independence with your money.
And imagine, just to add, imagine you want to treat your partner, and you can't be using the joint account, because that's how they'll be checking the statements. They can see what you might want to surprise your partner or do something. And in terms of your contributions, I personally think they should be proportional to income, because something that we haven't touched on in this conversation is there are a lot of women that earn more than men. I have a few friends that earn in six figures.
Bless them.
That is something that is, and that is something that is also very likely. And so I've had a discussion with my friends where we said that,
there needs to be we need to normalize the fact that, you know, as women, if we do earn more, in my opinion, I think we should contribute more. I don't see the whole idea. I earn more. If my man earns less, he should then go and take more money.
Someone just said what? So basically, I want to know, are you saying, whoever just said what to what she said, are you saying that if you earn 50k and your man earned 30k, you're not going to contribute to more of the bills because you're the woman?
That's wicked.
How? But you earn more. Wait, so you're wait a minute. So you're saying that if you earn 50k,
women can be evil.
Your man earned 30k, you're not gonna pay a higher proportion to the bills and stuff because you're a woman. Is that what you're saying?
Wow. I didn't say that. I said I would.
Okay.
I was saying that you should. I think you should.
I agree. I thought someone else didn't.
Hold on, Brent. If your wife earns more than you, just say the same scenario. So you earn 30k, she earned 50k. Would you want her to contribute more to the bills, or would you just handle it still?
Damn straight. She could look after. I don't mind.
The thing is, I think a lot of women wouldn't mind actually doing that, but I think the problem sometimes lies with, and sorry for generalizing here, but a lot of African men, for them, they start to feel emasculated.
Yeah, it's a pride thing.
It's like,
ding, 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 ding.
Because the issue, do you see why?
Okay, guys.
Wait, hold on.
I feel personally attacked.
All right, hold on. This is a question. Go on.
I was gonna say, I was gonna ask you a question in regards to, so whatever you're earning, do you plan on being transparent about it with your partner?
Of course.
No.
You're gonna give like 100%. You're gonna tell her like everything you're earning.
If she asks me,
to my husband, yeah.
Well, no. Yeah, to be fair, no. I think I'll probably tell her less than I actually earn.
Of course you would.
Yeah,
I believe that you would though, and I believe that most men would.
Yeah.
But you know what? I ain't mad because I'm finna do the same.
Yeah, but I think
I'll give you the.
No, you gotta keep it real with your wife.
I'll give you the ballpark figure without being very specific. How about that?
Really?
Yeah, but a woman will, especially if you marry a smart woman, she will know that shit. She will find
That ain't no
out
problem.
how much you're earning. Not in a stalker way.
Ain't no problem.
But it will just happen.
Ain't no problem.
But that's why you have the joint account. This is why the joint account is so powerful, because it's not anybody individual's money. It's our money. We're married. We become one now. It's not your salary versus.
How? Wait.
You know what? I don't understand.
How about we have? Hold on. Wait.
Okay, guys, orderly fashion.
That's what your pastor will tell you to do.
We just survived the pandemic.
Let's do this. Let's have 3 accounts. Let's have your account, my account, and the joint account. So we'll put a certain amount of money a month into the joint account, but still have our own P's, no?
You get paid into the joint account.
No.
And if you want
hear me out.
No, but
why do we have to have one account for everything? Why can't we have your account, my account, and the joint account?
Very singly. What are
No,
you doing?
wait.
No, but I don't.
What do you mean? I'm an individual. What do you mean I'm thinking very singly? I am me and you are you.
Okay,
hold on. Guys, hear me out. Why does every single financial purchase I make need to be under the guise of my wife? Like, I don't understand.
Yusuff, the question I was gonna lead on to is, for example, let's say you earn, obviously she doesn't know this because you said you're gonna play it down, but let's say you earn like 120k a year and she's on like 50k a year.
Yeah.
You're both saving for a house.
Yeah.
So what I'm asking you is, when you decide to buy the house, is it gonna be based on the money that's in the joint account, or are you gonna add more money to it because you earn more?
I'm gonna add more money to it.
But then are you gonna tell her where the money came from?
I'll say,
gonna leave you.
I'll say, I've been working hard, baby.
It's been bequeathed.
I've been working day and night.
All right, cool. So when you add more money to the yard, is it still 50-50?
No,
the thing is, for me, it was never, hold on, one at a time. It was never 50-50 in the first place for me anyway. Like, as a man, I'm always going to contribute more anyway.
No, as in who owns the yard?
Both of you.
Both of us, innit?
No, it's our house, isn't it? Yeah, so is it 50-50?
No. Okay, let me
No. It's
100.
It's 50-50 ownership.
Yeah.
But I'll put more money in.
Yeah, because you earn more.
That's what I'm asking.
A man says 70-30.
You know, I'll put more money in, but it'll still be equal ownership.
Do you know what? What? Also with that, think about this. Remember, situations change. You know, so you could.
We're the rise.
Come on.
But you gotta be smart about it.
Yusuff. You could be like, okay, let's say you're the main breadwinner at the minute, yeah? Things could change. Like, I might be on a come up and then later on, like, land into some amazing money and then now I'm the main breadwinner. So do you get what I mean? Like, with that whole, if there was anyone who was earning more and because they put more of a contribution towards the house, like on the house split, it would be like you had 70%, I had 30%. If our situations change and then you're no longer able to provide or you get made redundant and I'm paying the majority of the mortgage, then what? So I believe that it should definitely be based on like what you're earning in terms of what you put in, but it should definitely be a 50-50 split.
Also, yeah, I think the law actually protects people from that as well. Like, because I actually heard this quite recently. Like, if she pays like towards like utility bills or something, even if she's not even on the actual mortgage and stuff, she got a leg to stand on when it comes to the law. Like, if you can prove contribution to the house, yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, but that's after 6 years.
That's after
also,
that's after 6 years.
One thing he said.
Hang on. If you're not married, it's after 6 years. It's after 6 years, and if you are married, then it makes no difference anyway because you're married.
I heard something.
That's not the. Sorry, it's the rule is Barclays.
I love this.
Barclays sorry. Hi, Brent.
Crystal with the house.
Go ahead, Crystal.
Go off, sis.
We got all night.
The rule that established it is Barclays Bank versus Green.
Okay,
that's the case law that established this thing that says that a person that contributes. You don't even have to contribute to his build, you know. It just has to be that you show that you paid for something, which meant that the other person was able to focus on the mortgage. Mm-hmm. That means that you could have an equitable right in the house, which then could be upgraded to a legal right into the house. So you could have a housewife that never worked, that just said, I bought groceries or I bought clothes for the kids, and that meant that he could focus on paying a mortgage, and boom, she has an interest.
But isn't that's for marriage, isn't it, Christelle?
No, it's not.
So how long
for marriage?
It's not just for marriage.
Hold on. So if you're living with someone for 3 months and you contribute to the bill, then you get a say in the.
Even tenants. Yes, so whenever that's why you have to have a permission to let when you're homeowner renting to somebody else, because as long as somebody makes a contribution, they can have an equitable right. You don't need to be married. You don't need to be in a relationship. It could be a tenant that I don't even know. The law doesn't discriminate.
Who's my?
Yeah, the law doesn't discriminate. The law does not discriminate as to who can get the right. As long as you can show that you made a contribution towards that household, the courts will uphold Barclays Bank versus Green. Even when I bought my house and one of my friends moved in, Barclays told me to get her to sign a form to say that, yes, I'm paying rent, but I denounce any right that I'll have in this property. There's no such rule as 6 years. It's whoever makes a contribution, boom. As long as it's enough time and material enough, 6 years is not the threshold, though.
Yeah, but 6 years is the threshold to claim common law husband and wife.
But that's not what you're arguing here. You're arguing equitable.
No, that is what I said at the beginning. That's what I said at the beginning.
Okay. I don't understand the attitude, but okay.
Ooh. It's getting a bit spicy in here.
Yusuff, let me pop the kettle on.
Well done. If you can't go to Benedoches,
where you gonna go? Handbags at dawn. Meet me outside.
Sorry, Scotty. It was me that said, Gina, it was me that said what? I couldn't get back into that quick enough. To that point about, what was it again? If you
would you not split? Yeah. So you're telling me that if you were earning 50 and your man was earning 30, you're not paying the majority of the bills? No.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that, say now you met a man and he's living obviously in his own place and he's paying £1,000 a month comfortably. Mm-hmm. You are living in your own place, you're paying £1,000 a month comfortably. Mm-hmm. You then move into a place whereby it's going to be $2,000 a month. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I get you.
Are you then expected to pay $1,200 and he pays $800? Or should you go 50-50? What do you do in that scenario?
I hear you.
Because he was paying $1,000 comfortably before you met him.
Mm.
So what should you do in that situation?
No, fair enough. I never thought of it like that. So that's a valid point, though.
Can I just ask a question? Sorry.
Yeah.
You know how marriages and relationships are not really last in this day.
God forbid.
I don't
agree, but go on.
Mine is going to last forever, okay?
Go on, sister.
Okay, a lot of them.
Preach.
Well, a lot of them. Do you think it's because we're going into relationships having all these thoughts that it feels like politics to me? I might sound a bit naive.
I agree.
But it just feels like a lot of politics.
It's not based on love no more.
It's like a lot of money talk, all of this, and it's just
marriages were never based on love. Marriages were never based on love. Marriages were based on convenience.
Definitely.
That's the trauma.
Question: does everybody feel
even
like
do you see like the show?
100%
I don't know if you've seen that show on Netflix, the Indian, the Nollywood marriage.
Oh, is it the
Oh my gosh, love that
my
show.
big Indian wedding or something like that?
Yes.
I've never watched it. No.
No, it's
good watch. Huh?
Yeah, it's actually a good one. Like, I didn't think I'd be into it, but like once you get into it, it's grand. It's just shows how marriage is kind of like, it's just like a transaction, and like people are looking at that they have this expectation, you must have this, and this. But then at the end of the day, they end up settling for, less.
For love. They settle for love.
The thing is, you know what it is, yeah?
The bigger picture.
You know, growing up, innit, when we think about marriage, we think about why people get married or our parents.
It's because they love each other.
It was all about just love and being together. But as you get older, you realise
they lied to
they don't fucking love it.
Love ain't like love.
That's what I'm saying. Love ain't enough. Like growing up, you would think, it's all about love.
Love don't live here.
Love don't live here. There's so many different variables nowadays to relationships and marriage. It's mad. So many factors. Growing up, I thought it was all about love. And just
that's a bit. It's always been transactional. Like since the beginning of time, it was to join two families together. It was almost like a business.
No, I know. But what I'm saying is, we've always been we've been programmed just through the media, TV. It's just love.
Do you know what it is?
Love, but it's not love.
I think as a child, you're watching. As a child,
yeah, damn right,
you're
baby.
watching
Love and
Disney
basketball
and princess stories and.
Okay, cool.
You're watching princesses being rescued.
But at what age did you realise that, wait a minute, this is not about love, it's about the other factors?
When I saw my parents for who they were. That was I'm joking.
No, Gina, you're being real.
Yeah, but like, I was good.
Very loveless.
And I was going to say, the thing is, even in like African culture and tradition, right?
Yeah.
Even like a traditional wedding, marriage, whatever, the whole dowry thing, it's a transaction.
I know.
Like, the fact that the bride's family write a list that will in Ghanaian culture anyway, like they'll write a list and the guy has to provide the things on the list to be able to have the daughter's hand in marriage. A lot of them are money based. Like the parents will take peas from the man to marry their daughter. Like it has.
Can you give me an example of a dowry list that you've seen?
So sometimes they add a fee. So they'll actually like put a fee, like £1,000, £2,000,
and they'll write down the fee.
Yeah, they'll write the number.
Okay.
In cash.
Yes.
They will. I've seen people ask for like cloth. So kente's like real good kente is quite expensive.
Okay.
So they'll ask for that. Ask for a few pieces.
What's the highest fee you've seen or know of?
I don't know.
Okay.
Honestly,
can anyone give me a figure, please, like of a high fee they've known about?
A fee for what?
A fee for dowry. A fee for dowry.
$2,000.
33K.
33K.
33,000.
But why? But
currency is that?
Wait. One at a time.
To be honest, in certain cultures, they do the dowry, but some people, like I went to my friend's wedding a couple of years ago, and the dowry wasn't a high number because it's supposed to be metaphorical in regards to like us just knowing that, okay, as a husband, or you can take care of our wife.
That's what I thought. I thought it was like
just joking.
Even in certain ceremonies, they'll give the dowry. Like my cousin got married like last month. They gave the dowry money, and the wife's family gave it. The husband's family or whatever, the shower just returned the dowry back in regards to like it's okay. We know that you can look after the wife. So sometimes it's just metaphorical. It's not like as literal. But then
leave the metaphor in my bank.
But the thing is,
So he said 33K.
Hold on.
I've seen that.
Hold on. Wait. Let's address the 33K first. That is a wild amount.
Was that in rupees?
And why was it so specific to 33? Why not just 30?
Gina, it was cedis.
Okay, it sounds really, really mad, but I don't know if anyone else here is Zim. So basically in Zim, you have this thing called lobola. Like, I don't know if anyone else here is Zim. And Lobola is literally, it's like a bride price, but there's like different stages to it, if that makes sense. And it depends on like do you know how what everyone's saying, like it depends on your family and stuff. Because some people do just take it as a metaphorical thing where it's, okay, you pay like $1,000. I don't think I've ever met anyone who's paid less than 1,000 in Lobola. But okay, you pay like, or whatever. But there's like different stages to it. But some families are obviously more traditional than others, where you will pay the kind of, there's this thing called, I don't know how to translate. I think it's like opening the mouth. So you pay a fee for the first meeting before it even happens. And that's just, you pay a fee for there to be a meeting, if that makes sense. And then you pay a fee for like, what's it called, for you guys to sit down together. You pay a fee for you to see the like family or the household, etc., etc. So it's like broken down into loads of different stages. And like now it's specifically cash. Now it is, most people do prefer cash, but some people like for me personally, my brother, he didn't pay Lobola, but he bought a house for him and his wife, if that makes sense. Like he bought a house for them to move into. But the one that I'm talking about now was 33, like they paid 33K because they paid Lobola, they paid everything. So it wasn't just that one off fee, they paid everything. And as well as the kind of like the extra stuff where you pay for like the sisters, just in case anything happens. Do you know what I mean? So it's like different stages. It's not just like a bridal thing, or it's not like a list that everyone does. For us, it's like a massive process, basically.
So are you saying that I'm Caribbean, sorry, so I'm trying to understand, that in some cultures people pay to find, is it like a matchmaker thing, or are they just paying for you to marry?
It's a bride.
It's a dowry. Get it?
Basic.
It's a bride price.
Yeah, it's a bridal price. It's not a matchmaker. So you basically go out and meet your beloved, right? So you go out, you see this boy, you're thinking, right, you're nice, and you guys start liking each other, whatever. And then it gets to a point where you think, he thinks, nah, I want to marry you. So basically, Lobola is before you even get to say, yeah, this is my wife. Do you get what I mean? So you're paying fees.
It's like asking a hand in marriage, but with money, basically.
Yeah, you're asking. Yeah, it's a whole process. So you're asking for the hand in marriage. So all these stages beforehand are for you to show to the family that, you know what, I'm actually a serious candidate. I'm not just buying a ring. Do you get what I'm saying?
Miss T, I've got a question on that because I know someone that's getting married to Zim, babe. And they said that part of it,
they will live a very happy life, by the way.
And they said that part of it is how, like, I guess the only word I can use is qualified the wife is. So, like, if she's got like a degree, if she's got a good job,
it definitely goes up. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
that's true. So the more things that you do, like for example, I don't know if you guys have seen this, like, or whatever, but most of the times, like certain like Zim girls and stuff, like it's becoming more general things. But Zim girls will graduate and then they'll say bridal price going up. You know what I mean? Or they get a certain job and it's bridal price going up, because the more things that you do that traditionally qualify as kind of like a good quality for a woman, the higher your bridal price goes. Do you get what I mean? Like if you can't cook, I know this sounds proper like rudimentary, but if you can't cook, don't be expecting your bridal price to be moving mad, because like in these stages, like these stages are not just you just kind of like throwing money at people. I mean, not everyone takes it seriously, but one of the things you do is you as a wife, you would be expected to spend time with your husband's family, and they'll go through the things where you cook with them. Do you know what I mean? Like you show them as well that you're serious. Like before we get married, or ideally before we get married, there's so many stages where you have to prove that you're a good woman or you're a good man. Do you get what I mean? Because both sides of the family have to agree.
But is there like an audit, like an external auditor that comes in and is like, this sounds a bit 5K, not 30.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you be, sorry, I don't know who's actually speaking, but Ms, I think, wouldn't you be doing that anyway? So, for example, I've been with my partner for a couple of years, and all of these things that you're talking about, we would do anyway. So, you'd meet the family, you would cook. Do you know what I mean? Like you'd be doing these things anyway if you're in a relationship for a long period of time. So are you saying that if I was Zim, my partner would then have to pay to
No. I'm not saying that this is something that you have to do every time. This is what I'm saying. Like it depends on like the type of how traditional you are. Like I'm not saying that this is the blueprint for literally every single relationship.
All right, that was a very interesting conversation we just had on Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Shout out to everyone inside. You get me?
He said, they go do that again.
That was good still. I was surprised how many people joined.
Yeah, when we have something spicy to talk about in the lion's den.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone inside, man. I was sick still. I was sick. That makes up for your Margs thing. All right, let's do songs of the week. Oh, we're giving you almost a 4-hour pod. Actually, no. When he does his edit, it'll be less than 4 hours.
It will be 3:50.
I like it. You still want the 7-minute thing? All right, let me do the listener song of the week because we didn't do it last week. All right, cool. All right, so this is the listener song of the week. Shout out to Mike Taison, but it's not spelled Tyson, it's spelled Taison. Mike Taison. Taison. This is Mike Taison song of the week. This is, hope I'm pronouncing the guy's name correctly. Amine. I believe it's Amine. Amine, and the song is called Easy, featuring Summer Walker.